Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the play-by-play stream. Tonight we have a ALDS Game 1 between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. So thank you, everyone, for coming by. Hope you are all having a great night. I know it wasn't the best Yankee game tonight, but hopefully we can get our minds off of it with this game tonight. Hopefully it's a good one. So before Joe comes along, and hopefully Chef Nick comes along as well, I would like to give you guys the starting lineups for tonight's action between the Tigers and the Mariners. All right, guys. So for the Detroit Tigers, leading off is Gleyber Torres playing second base. Batting second, playing right field is Kerry Carpenter. Batting third, playing left field is Riley Green. Batting fourth, playing first base is Spencer Torkelson. Batting fifth, DHing is Colt Keith. Batting sixth, doing the catching is Dylan Dingler. Batting seventh, playing third base is Zach McKinstry. Batting eighth, playing shortstop is Javier Baez. And batting ninth, playing center field is Parker Meadows. On the mound for the Tigers today will be their reliever, only making his fifth start of the season, is Troy Melton. Well, his fifth appearance. He only has one game this year. He's pitched a third of an inning. That was in the postseason, but he's 3-2, 2.76 ERA. He is a reliever, but he's making the start tonight for the Tigers, his sixth appearance. And for the Seattle Mariners, Randy Arozarena will lead off for them, play left field. Batting second, doing the catching, is Cal Raleigh. Batting third, playing center field, is Julio Rodriguez. Batting fourth, playing first base, is Josh Naylor. Batting fifth, playing second base, is Jorge Polanco. Batting sixth, playing third base, is Eugenio Suarez. Batting seventh, DHing is Dominic Canzone. Batting eighth, playing right field, is Victor Robles. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, is J.P. Crawford. On the mound for the Mariners tonight will be George Kirby. George Kirby in his 24th game of the season. So we welcome tonight all Detroit Tiger fans, all Seattle Mariner fans. Should be a great series, a great game. And, welcome to everybody in the chat as well. So let's get to you guys. Michael, thank you so much for commenting a lot for the stream. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the comments, all the feedback, and all the necessary reactions to the Yankee games and, to every other game that's going on during the MLB postseason. So what's up, Michael? What's up to Lou as well? Not a fan of banning. Thank you guys for being here. You want me to go through all Michael's posts one by one? I'll skim through them. Why not? Little therapy session before we get this game started. We should be underway around 8:38, so in about 8 minutes or so, we will get this game started. The Jays bullpen is miles better than us. Ours, yeah. I mean, Boone just has to make the right decisions in the bullpen, right? I mean, Luke Weaver should not have been in that game before Fernando Cruz. And, but I feel like the Judge strikeout just lost us all momentum before we could even get to that point in the game. And Doval did a great job. Tim Hill did a great job. I was a little bit surprised when Luis Hill came out only after 3 2/3 innings, but hey, that's the name of the game. Yeah, same thing with Judge every year in the postseason. Yeah, I don't even want to get into that because I'll be ranting, into the game, and I don't want to be doing that. Yeah, I mean, it was my fault for thinking that Alejandro Kirk wouldn't do anything in this series, so. Obviously, I was wrong about that, but, I'm going to be wrong about things. I did say the Yankees would win this series at the end of the day, but, I'm still pretty confident that they can. But will they? That's the thing is they need to show up tomorrow. They need to show up at home, or else they're not going to get it done. It's that simple. Either show up or go home. Obviously, the Blue Jays showed up in a big way today. Credit to them. They played a good game. Their players stepped up, and the Yankees players did not. Yeah, Jason, Michael, I agree with you about Jason Dominguez. Jason Dominguez has definitely been utilized, the wrong way since he's been on the team. They haven't given him a fair opportunity, and, I agree with that. They had him at leadoff earlier this year. When he was batting leadoff, the team was doing great, and, they decided to stop doing that. And since that point, they kind of lost their momentum a little bit. Luckily they regained it, and were able to make the postseason, but right now it's not looking great. Michael says Cookie's ready to watch the Tigers game. Who is that, Michael? Is that your pet? Who is that? Yeah, not a fan of banning. This is my U.S. Open hat. I got it at the U.S. Open last year. I usually go to the U.S. Open every other year. I know I enjoy tennis. I enjoy watching tennis. I've always, enjoyed going to the U.S. Open. So, yes, this is my U.S. Open hat. Decided to change it up a little bit tonight. I said I needed a therapist. Yeah, watching this team throughout all these years in the postseason, you really need to get your mind checked. I mean, especially me at least, going into the postseason thinking that they're just going to turn it around and, they're able to figure it out, hit with runners in scoring position, Boone making the right decisions. You think they would finally figure it out after 8 years, but apparently not. And unfortunately, I fell into that trap again going into this game. But, we'll see what happens. Just very, very deflating. Not a good performance at all. And, they need to show up tomorrow. If they don't, then I will be ranting. I mean, I didn't think he was going to be terrible into this game. I thought he would have his struggles here and there. But, luckily, he didn't. He did better than what he could have been. But he could have given us more, yeah, but he also didn't ruin the game. He stayed in there as long as he could. He battled. He found his way throughout a couple of tough at-bats. And, it could have been worse. It wasn't his fault. Evan, do you think we may get swept? Potentially, if the Yankees play like this tomorrow and if they play like this going back home, then yeah, of course. If they don't make the right adjustments, if they don't have the right scouting reports, if they don't make contact when they're hitting, if they don't work the count, then yeah, of course they're going to lose. I mean, these are fundamental things that they should be doing anyway. And against the best of best teams, you're not going to win these games without doing the little things in order to win these games. So it really is frustrating. And you just hope that they show up tomorrow and they come up with a better game plan and that they start doing what other teams have been doing throughout the whole playoffs, which is scoring with runners on base, working the count, fouling a lot of pitches off, not striking out with the bases loaded, getting sacrifice flies, walking, doing all these little things that are important in winning, not just hitting home runs. And they really need to figure that out. Yeah, Michael, you've seen Randy, aka Alejandro Kirk, hurt us a lot of times throughout the years, so I was not surprised that he hurt us again. Yeah, I was just optimistic, right? I wasn't afraid of him getting on base. I was just, afraid that I knew if he wasn't going to hit a home run, then he wasn't going to do anything in the series anyway, because if he's on base, there's not really much that he could do. It was either going to be home run or strikeout for him, in my opinion. So it was kind of like an all or nothing thing where I thought that, hey, I think the Yankees are going to figure him out. I don't think he's going to do much in this series, but I took a chance with it, and right now it doesn't look good, obviously, because he had 2 home runs today. So who knows? Hopefully they can slow him down a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Do you think John Schmaltz hates the Yankees? I do. Yeah. When I saw that he was announcing the game today, I was like, oh no, because the things that he just does, I feel like he's kind of like a Yankee jinx a little bit. He's a Yankee curse. He tries to say things that influence the game to go in the direction other than the Yankees winning. So, but no, it's definitely not his fault that the Yankees can't perform in the postseason. It's the Yankees' own fault. It's their own fault. So they can only blame themselves. When Jansen was with the Jays, he did the same thing. Yeah, Danny Jansen, yes, he was. A lot of these players from the Rays, from the Blue Jays, they just come back to hurt us. Like they're like pests. They never go away. What's up, JG? Jose, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Lou says, I think honestly the Jays are a patient team and they wear out our pitchers. They do. Yeah, they've been doing it all year. John Schneider is, a good manager. He's good with the strategy, the strategic little incentives that he and the coaching staff provided their players. Obviously, Don Mattingly on that staff, their hitting coach is David Popkins, who's definitely done a great job with that young team this year. I just wish the Yankees would do that. Because I know the Yankees have the capability of doing all the things that the Blue Jays are doing. It's just the will of, are they actually going to do it? Like, they do have the capability of doing it, but are they actually willing to make those sacrifices in order to win the game as a team, right? It's not just about individuals, it's about the team, right? So when you see guys working counts, making contact, getting on base, it's about the team. It can't just be about hitting a grand slam every time we're up there because it's not realistic. So it just gets me frustrated because I know the Yankees have the potential of doing it, and they just never do it. They never do it, but they can, and that's what's frustrating. Michael, it is something with the Jays catch. Yeah, it is. Kirk, Jansen, there are other players too. I mean, it's frustrating. Yeah, we had our chances as a team. It's okay. We can tie it up tomorrow. Yeah, Max Fried needs to give us a great outing tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have at least Bednar if we have, if we're in the ninth inning, a situation that we can win the game, possibly, yeah. Ryan Yarborough isn't on the roster. Mark Letter Jr. isn't on the roster. I would expect Fernando Cruz can go a little bit more tomorrow. Maybe Weaver comes in for a few pitches, Tim Hill, but I don't know. There should be no bullpen budget for the start of the postseason, especially in the ALDS. That can't happen. So, guys, the game's almost about to start. George Kirby is taking his warm-up pitches. So hopefully Joe will come up very, very soon. He's just working on his Verizon network connection right now because they were at the Verizon team was working on the connection. So hopefully he will be here very, very soon. Yeah, Lou, that was another problem today was the Yankees were swinging at a lot of first pitches. They weren't working the count. They were just going up there swinging. And if you noticed, most of those pitches were executed very, very well. So most likely you'll have a better chance at taking a pitch, working the count. And, you see a pitch later in the at-bat that you can just pounce on. But the thing was they weren't adjusting to Gausman's secondary pitches. And those secondary pitches he was using early in the count to get ahead. So that was the real issue there. You saw it affect Ben Rice a lot. He couldn't adjust to the splitter. You saw, and Gausman had some really nasty pitches today. Credit to him. He had some great pitches. But the Yankees just couldn't adjust to it. And they have to moving forward. Tomorrow they face Trey Yesevich. So we'll see if they can actually hit off of him. All right, guys. So the game is now underway. So I will begin to call this one. Kirby is on the mound here facing Gleyber Torres, who's leading off for the Tigers. First pitch underway to Gleyber Torres is outside. The count is 1-0. Gleyber Torres, the second baseman for the Tigers, has 16 home runs. He hit 256 in the regular season. That 256 batting average in the regular season was a 2-3 hitter for them coming into the year, but now he's batting leadoff. The second pitch on the way to Gleyber Torres is outside and a little bit upstairs, so the count is now 2-0 on Gleyber. We saw Gleyber last year as the Yankees leadoff man. He did a good job in the postseason. 2-0 pitch coming up to Torres is a fastball in there for a strike. The count is 2-1. So a little bit on George Kirby. This is George Kirby's 24th game this year. He has a 10-8 win-loss record, 126 innings, 137 strikeouts, a 4.21 ERA. 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and the count is even at 2-2. In the postseason, this is George Kirby's second appearance in the postseason. He has a 0-0 win-loss record, a 0.00 ERA, 8 innings pitched, and 6 strikeouts. Here comes the 2-2 pitch on the way to Torres, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Gleyber Torres strikes out swinging, and that will bring up Kerry Carpenter, the right fielder for the Tigers. Yeah, Michael Torres was hitting in the upper 260s. He was having a good season and better defensively too, but recently he hasn't been doing that well, as the whole Tigers team has too. As a team, they've pretty much fallen off. They were a first-place team for 3/4 of the year, and then they fell off and eventually were a third-place wildcard team. Here comes Kerry Carpenter up to bat. The first pitch was upstairs. The count is 1-0. Here comes the second pitch on the way to Carpenter. It is swung on and missed, and the count is even at 1-1. What's up, Chef Nick? Waiting for Joe to send you the link and to come into the stream. Okay, no problem, Nick. No problem. Joe was working with the Verizon company. They were working on their some of their connection, their cables. So hopefully he will give you the link very soon, and you can come on as well. And we'll have a fun time. The 1-2 pitch coming up here from Kirby to Carpenter. Only pitchers I want to see tomorrow are Freed, Williams, and Bednar. Yeah, I hope so, Michael. Here comes the 1-2 pitch on the way. It is swung on and missed for strike 3. High fastball gets Kerry Carpenter to go down swinging. 2 away here in the top of the first. Good start for Kirby. Yep. I mean, Max Fried in Toronto, we saw him have that one outing. He was doing well up until he allowed a grand slam to George Springer. So, obviously we need Max Fried to provide us a lot of innings tomorrow and, be that ace that he was like in game 1 of that Red Sox series. Here comes Riley Green hitting .258 for the Tigers in the regular season at 36 home runs. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Riley Green, and it is swung on and blooped in the air to shallow right center field, and that will get down for a base hit. So Riley Green has the Tigers' first hit of the night, 1 on and 2 outs here in the top of the first. That will bring up Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers, their first baseman, hitting .240 on the year with 31 home runs. I'm not a fan of Banning. As is Chef Nick your favorite on the panel? I don't want to answer that. He's one of my favorite. I have a lot of favorites. He's one of my favorites, yes.
Welcome, everyone.
Hey, Joe.
What's doing? Everything is A-okay.
Great. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Runner on first. 1-0 count to Torkelson.
Evan, great job.
Thank you.
The technician that was on for Verizon was listening to you. He just put you on.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you, technician.
Yes.
1-1 pitch coming up to Spencer Torkelson from Kirby. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it is upstairs 2-1. Is he a Yankees fan?
Yes.
Oh,
He's a
great.
Yankee fan, and his second team was the Tigers.
Oh, okay.
He said he's going to subscribe.
Awesome.
So that was nice.
Great. 2-1 pitch upcoming to Torkelson, and it is swung on and missed. A good slider there from Kirby gets Torkelson out in front, and the count is 2-2. Seattle here, the crowd rises to their feet. First time Seattle has won the division in about 15 years. So obviously they're very excited to host the playoff game. Here comes the 2-2 pitch on the way to Torkelson from Kirby. He sets and deals, and it is a little bit upstairs, but the ump rings him up for a called strike 3. So Kirby picks up 2 strikeouts in the first. There were 3 strikeouts in the first. And the Mariners will come up to bat in a scoreless game, 0-0.
Good job, Evan. Very, very good job. And we're going to bring up Chef Nick. How you doing, Chef?
Hey, Chef.
Hey, long time no see, fellas.
How you doing?
I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick some ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, great.
Let's do this.
The chat's been awesome tonight. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, chat's always awesome, man. Always electric. I love it.
I mean, first playoff game here. Tigers Mariners. I know it's not a Yankee game, but I think we're all very happy that it's that game is pretty much over with. So we can move
Evan,
on.
Evan, do you have in front of you the 2 sponsors for tonight's game? Or
yeah, I do have. Yep.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yep, I will read one out right now. All right.
Go ahead.
Let's start out with everyone's favorite Disney. Hey fans, make your Disney dream come true. As a trusted Disney Universal vacation planner, Lauren will help you plan an unforgettable vacation tailored to your family needs and budget. Contact Lauren today to @lnagerval@mickeytravels.com or call 1-609-491-3416, 1-609-491-3416, and you'll be glad you did. Tell Lauren that NY Yankee Mania sent you.
Yes, and by the way, Lauren gives her best, and two people from the chat are just about ready to sign a fantastic vacation for
Nice.
actually April.
Oh, that's awesome.
So thank you, chat.
So again, I just want to mention that I don't have the MLB TV because they don't like chefs. So I for some reason my account got deleted or hacked.
Okay.
So that's another issue. So what I'll be doing is anyone in the chat that has any questions, just tag my name, like Not for Banning did, and it highlights in orange so I can see it, and I'll bring it up to light. So let's do this.
Chef, did you have to pay for it? The MLB TV?
I had it through a third party through Amazon Prime. Yeah, so I had it, and then all of a sudden I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened. But
actually, I think I saw that too. I tried going on MLB, the Amazon Prime MLB TV, and it wouldn't let me access the game. I think
it wasn't a free trial. It was they had a promotion where you got it for free regardless, as long as you had Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So it was great for about a month, and then that was it. And then
interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So we are back at it here in the bottom of the first inning. On the mound for the Tigers is Troy Melton. Uses a lot of pitches: a fastball, slider, sinker, cutter, splitter, and a curveball. So we'll see what he has tonight for the Mariners lineup. The 0-1 pitch incoming to Rosarena is low, ball one. Count is now even at 1-1. Rosarena is hitting .238 for the Mariners in the regular season. In the postseason, he has 113 at-bats. It's .336. And here comes the 1-1 pitch to Rosarena. That one is lined in the air to left field. Backing up is Riley Green, but he is there to make the catch. And there's one away. So Rosarena hit the ball hard. And, we see why now, because he has a .336 average in the postseason with a 1.104 OPS. Now, the Mariners got some clutch players on this team, especially for the postseason time. They need Cal Raleigh to have a big postseason. Kind of like how we need Judge, the Mariners need Raleigh. Here comes the pitch to Cal Raleigh, and that one is immediately driven on to right field, and it is a foul ball. Wow, it landed just foul, I guess, in the right field corner. And the count is 0-1, so it's just a long strike. Wow, that was very, very close. It looked like it was going to be a fair ball until it hooked just foul. A 1 pitch on the way here from Melton. Troy Melton, who is a reliever, but starting this game for the Tigers. We'll see how long he goes tonight. He's 3-2 on the year. And here comes the pitch to Raleigh. That one is swung on and missed. Good splitter there for Melton, and the count is 0-2.
Yeah, tomorrow's game, I see it like a 7-5, 8-6, Michael. Somewhat like a low, not maybe a little low scoring game, but I see what you're doing with that. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, definitely. I think it would honestly benefit the Yankees for it to be more low scoring because, we don't want to waste too many of our bullpen guys. Here comes the pitch on the way to Cal Raleigh. It is outside. Count is 1-2.
Joe, can you post your email that you have on this channel? Lou wants to get in touch.
Here comes the pitch to Cal Raleigh. It is fouled away. Count remains 1-2. Oh, wow. Dodgers just hit a big 3-run home run.
Oh, wow. Lord.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Raleigh. It is swung on and lined up the middle. Base hit into center field. So the Mariners have their first hit of the night. It is Cal Raleigh with a single. And they have 1 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the first. And what a good player he's become. and that's right in Cal Raleigh's wheelhouse. It was right over the heart of the plate, a little bit up, not a lot of movement, and Raleigh just goes with it right up the middle for a hit. Not trying to do too much. Here comes Julio Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch to him. It is grounded to third. On second for one, back to first. Not in time. Rodriguez is safe at first base. So the Mariners will have a runner on first and
that was a good pivot by Gleyber Torres.
It was. Yep. Good play by Torres. And if it was a better throw, he could have gotten him at first.
Yep. Well, it was a good throw, but the guy just beat it.
Or I meant like if it was from the third baseman. If the throw from the third baseman was better, then he could have potentially, but we'll see. They might look to challenge this, but no, it looks like he was safe at first. So, yep, no challenge here. Runner on first, 2 outs. And Josh Naylor coming up to bat now for the Mariners. First postseason as a Mariner. Here comes the pitch to Naylor. It is low, and the count is 1-0. Naylor is hitting a career average 256 in the postseason, obviously with Cleveland. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Melton to Naylor. It is outside. Count is 2-0. So Melton obviously would like to get ahead of these hitters here, especially in the top of the lineup. Mariners with a top-heavy lineup. They also have some good depth players, good clutch role players in the bottom of the lineup, in the bottom of the lineup too. And Melton will check on Raleigh at first. So we will wait to do the 2-0 pitch.
It's amazing that with the last service that I had with fiber optics was so slow, and this one is and now with the hard wire, it is so fast. I feel like I'm there at the stadium now.
3-0 pitch coming up here to Naylor. Here comes the pitch. It is outside, ball 4. So Naylor works a 4-pitch walk, and they have runners on first and second, 2 outs. So not the spot that Melton wants to be in early in this game. Would like to keep his pitch count relatively low. Speaking of Melton, this is only his second postseason game. He only has 1 game under his belt in the postseason. He's pitched a third of an inning. So he's probably already thrown more pitches tonight than he has in his entire career in the postseason. Here comes Jorge Polanco up to bat, who hit 265 in the regular season. Here comes the pitch. It is right down Broadway. Count is 0-1.
Okay, I think I got this.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Polanco, and that one is hit deep in the air to right center field. Going back on it is the right fielder, Carpenter. He will be there to make the catch right on the warning track. He had to run a long way for that one. Hit hard, but doesn't matter. It's a long fly out. And the Tigers are scoreless after the end of 1. We'll go to the top of the second. Let's give a quick ad read here. This break in the action is brought to you by A-Mart Market at 1264 Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, for the finest produce and everyday needs. So, yep, the Dodgers now currently have a 5-3 lead over the Phillies.
Yep. Everybody remember, tomorrow morning we will have coffee, bagels, and everything in between. But at 9 a.m. And at 9:30, we are going to have former New York Yankee world champion pitcher Denny Nagel. He was a little under the weather this weekend, but everything's pointing that he's definitely going to be on and ready to field your questions, talk about what it was like to be a Yankee champion, and talk about this series, which now Yankees need a win. So it'll be a lot of fun, everyone, tomorrow morning. So come and join us, please. That is great. Also, keep subscribing, everyone. We just got another one. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Keep it coming, guys. The more that comes, the more that we are able to do through YouTube and StreamYard, and it's been unbelievable the 5.5 months that we've been on. This is such a journey, an incredible journey, and every day there's something new that's happening, and all for you guys, not for me, not for anybody, but for you guys, all of you. As I told you, the love is incredible, and thank you so much. And finding people like Chef Nick and Evan and Nathan, it's just been a godsend. With
Thank
that
you.
in mind, I guess we go to the next inning. Oh, you're welcome.
I think I found something. Hold on. Trying to search here. Doing my thing. All right. So I got the broadcast. I got the broadcast, but it's still like there's a disclaimer right in the middle where it's like, oh, you have to download the link. So this will do for now.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll just.
All right, top of the second inning. Coming up to bat for the Tigers will be Colt Keith. He is their DH, hitting .256 from the regular season, same average as Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch on the way. It is a called strike, 97-mile-per-hour fastball. The count is 0-1. Colt Keith, who was injured earlier this year, making his first start back, and a good way to do it in the postseason. And here comes the pitch on the way to Keith. It is a line drive base hit into right field. So the Tigers have a runner on first base. Good start to the second inning. George Kirby has a 7.48 ERA against the Tigers. That's the worst against any AL team he has faced. Up to bat for the Tigers will be Dylan Dingler, who hit .278 in the regular season. First pitch on the way. It is upstairs for a ball. Count is 1-0.
Not for banning, yeah. That's a bad start to go early in your bullpen and use a lot of your arms right now. So yeah, that was if Hill went longer, yeah, that would have been good on our part. But yeah, that's a bad start on us.
Pitch on the way to Dingler is high once again, and the count is 2-0. So Kirby struggling a little bit to find his command here. Obviously, AJ Hinch, mixed reputation, obviously cheating scandal with the Astros, but he's known as a good manager around the league.
Yeah.
One AL manager of the year last year. And pitch on the way here to Dingler is high again, and the count is now 3-0. So not a good start to the inning here for Kirby. Needs to find his command quickly. The Tigers can hit with runners in scoring position. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. It is high for ball 4. 4-pitch walk. And Tigers are set up runners on first and second, nobody out. And coming up to bat now for the Tigers will be Zach McKinstry. And, it's valuable for the Tigers it was valuable for them to make the playoffs last year. It got them good experience heading into this year, obviously getting past the Guardians. And, maybe it was better for them to make the wild card than winning the division. Here comes the pitch to McKinstry. That one is upstairs and away. Count is 1-0. So Kirby, who's thrown 5 straight balls, is missing the zone here. McKinstry hit .259 in the regular season, and last year in the postseason, he had a .933 OPS. And here Mariners will have a meeting of the minds here on the mound. Cal Raleigh and Josh Naylor talking to Kirby right now. We're waiting for Kirby here. One-0 count on McKinstry from Kirby. 23 pitches in the second inning. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Kirby. It is a little bit inside, but the ump calls it a strike, and the count is even at 1-1.
Kirby, without the mustache, he could pass for Weaver's brother.
Jared Weaver, Jeff and Jared Weaver.
Bozo.
Bozo Weaver.
Bozo Weaver. You bozo.
All the way. Bozo boy.
Yeah. There you go.
1-2 count coming up on McKinstry. Surprised he hasn't attempted the bunt yet in this at-bat. Here comes the pitch. It is lined foul outside of third. Count remains 1-2. And this is why it's important to foul off pitches. The on-deck hitter gets to see a lot more, getting more comfortable with Kirby's arsenal and, putting more pressure on him. As Jason Michaels likes to say, stress pitches.
Yeah, very good point, Evan.
Here comes the 1-2, and it is high. Count is 2-2. We see Kirby missing a lot up in the zone tonight so far. With runners on base, Kirby has allowed an average of 316. Here comes the 2-2 pitch on the way. It is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Kirby gets a big strikeout here, his fourth of the night. And the Mariners have one out here. First and second, one out. These are more fun games to call because, we're not rooting for anybody, right? It's not the regular season. We don't have to worry about the wild card standings, the division standings. We don't have to worry about that. We can just feel free, just call a fun game. Be unbiased. First and second here for the Tigers, one out. Up will come Javier Baez. Had a much better year than last season. First pitch is fouled away. Count is 0-1. Baez hit 257 this year for the Tigers. He had 12 home runs, so obviously sacrificed some of his power for average. Had a good wild card round against Cleveland. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one is swung on and grounded slowly to third. In comes Suarez. He'll make the throw to first in time for the out. And the runners will advance to second and third. So second and third here for the Tigers with 2 men out. Who was the Phillies game on? Is that
No, it's not me.
Is that Joe?
No. I have the voice off, completely off. I never put the voice on. You're hearing things.
I hear some voices. I don't know.
Second
Not from me.
Second and third here for the Tigers. First pitch on the way to Parker Meadows is upstairs. The count is 1-0. One-0 pitch on the way here from Kirby, who has 31 pitches so far in this game. The pitch it was high, but it was called a strike. Count is even out 1-1. And I think ABS would have disagreed with some of these calls early in this game. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Parker Meadows. It is inside. Count is 2-1.
For people just joining the stream, you're watching and listening to Evan call the Detroit Tigers versus the Mariners playoff divisional game 1.
Of course, thank you guys for being here tonight. 2-1 pitch to Meadows, and this one is fouled away. Count is even at 2-2.
2 and 2, and how do you do?
Two pitch on the way here to Meadows. Meadows hit 215 on the season for the Tigers this year. Has a 728 career OPS in the postseason. Here comes the pitch, and that one is called strike 3. A great sinker there that started on the inside corner, and it went right over the middle part of the plate. So I called strike 3. Kirby has 5 strikeouts on the night. So the Tigers threaten, but they do not score. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Still scoreless, 0-0.
Ah, they just shut it down. All right. I had a stream going. They figured it out. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. It happens. See, this
Yeah.
happens too. Like sometimes when these beautiful real and fake Jake Paul fights, like whenever I don't pay $80 to see him fight, I'll check out like a live stream and they'll just shut it down. It's wild how they just catch up on it. Yeah. I have to go to another live stream. Okay.
Why don't you leave Brooklyn, come to Staten Island, just come over?
Yeah, right?
Might as well. We didn't even think about that. My door's open anytime for you guys, anytime.
I appreciate that. I was thinking about leaving New York. How about that?
No.
No? Stay here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Boom, 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 boom.
Coming up for the Mariners will be Eugenio Suarez, Dominic Canzone, and Victor Robles.
Let's welcome the Tiger fans and the Mariner fans to NY Yankee Mania. Thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoy the play-by-play for the rest of the night. Boom, 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 boom.
Just give me 1 second, guys. I have to contact someone.
Yep. All right, we are back here, bottom of the second inning. Eugenio Suarez leads off for Seattle. Hit 228 in the regular season since coming over from the Diamondbacks. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. It is low. Count is even at 1-1. Melton has 17 pitches, so a good range of where he wants to be. Adjusting into his first start. 1-1 pitch is low. Count is 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way here from Melton, and the pitch is grounded right back to Melton. He will flip right over to the first baseman Torkelson in time for the first out of the bottom of the second inning. One away here in the bottom of the second.
Hey, Celia, good to see you.
Hey, Celia. First pitch on the way here to Dominic Canzone is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. 0-1 pitch coming up for Melton is swung on in line foul. Count is even at 1-1.
Well, Celia, Dodgers didn't win yet. There's always hope. So still at the bottom of the 8th, but we'll see what happens, right? Yeah, knowing them, they'll win, right? Yeah.
0-2 pitch on the way from 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That is Melton's first strikeout of the night. Two-way here in the second.
Yeah, Dodgers lead the Phillies 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th.
Yep. Phillies have a runner on first with 1 out.
Oh, you see that, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
Must be live.
it's Memorex.
It's Memorex.
It's Memorex.
Oh, Lordy.
And Victor Robles coming up to bat here for the Mariners. First postseason appearance for Seattle. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Melton. It is in there for a called strike. Count is 1-2. One-two pitch on the way here to Robles is in the dirt. Count is even at 2-2. We'll see in the funny papers.
We'll see you in the funny papers.
2-2 pitch. Melton sets and deals, and it is taken low. Count is full, 3-2.
And how do you do?
Not a fan of banning. I don't think Celia's in class. It's Saturday.
Oh.
3-2 pitch to Robles is check swung fouled. Out of play. Count remains 3-2. JP Crawford on deck for the Mariners.
Felix, my guy, welcome. Yeah, don't worry about Weaver. We're not going to sign him. But anyway, speaking of Weaver right now, yeah, I hope they don't make the same mistakes.
No.
We'll see.
And Victor Robles strikes out the swing. So the Mariners go down here, 1-2-3 in the second, and go to the third inning, still scoreless. He gone.
He gone. He gone. He gone. Lobo.
Oh, Joseph.
Joseph. Oh, Yankee Mania is here.
Who?
Do up. Oh, how we danced through the night. And we were.
Shouldn't have came on.
Huh?
What?
And now the Yankees have to win. We have no choice.
Sorry, Chad.
Otherwise, we make it dumb.
Can we see what Aaron Boone said tonight?
Yes, we do. That's a good point, Joe. I love it.
Got to get out of the doldrums. Here we go down there, Monet.
Oh, yes. Billy Idol.
Come around the boat, yeah.
Come on, live.
They say, yeah. Isn't it better than commercials? I mean, I want commercials, but it's better than commercials.
Oh, man.
It's Evan, and it's play-by-play. Do we have to see Ohtani in every commercial?
No, we don't. He has a gambling problem. He's a see a doctor.
Even during the games, like you see his commercials like in the background.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird.
Yeah, really.
But it might just be the Fox or MLB or ESPN graphics. I don't know. It might not be a real real thing at the stadium, but of course they have to show it.
Yes, Michael, I definitely want to hear Celia's take on this game because me and Celia, believe it or not, have agreed on the majority of things, but I definitely want to take, I want to see her take on that. Not for banning. Wonder if Nathan still is on his giraffe ride. Yeah, I think it's multiple animals, not right.
I talked to my family.
It's the Great Adventure Amusement Park Safari Ride. That's where he's at. He's in Jersey. If they still have it. Oh man.
Well, Gleyber Torres coming off the bat here for the Tigers in the top of the third inning. Second at bat of the night. He struck out back in the first. 0-1 pitch from Kirby is low and away. Count is even at 1-1.
Deuce. Deuce. How is your goose?
Pitch to Gleyber is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2.
And how do you do? Gleyber Torres.
You know what's good about the algorithm? Like I've been saying, like if you guys in the chat like and subscribe, you see the algorithm, like our channel pops up like automatic, like second and third in regards to calling this game. So.
And 2-2 pitch is swung on and lined in the right field. That will be a base hit. It goes to the wall. Gleyber Torres will head to second base for a leadoff double in the third.
George! Oh.
Aaron Judge should slap himself a couple times.
Yeah. Well, I love to smack him silly.
Oh, he's a.
What are you swinging at?
Yeah. He's such a silly goose.
Wake up. What makes you hit a pitch like that? What are you, nuts?
Oh, man.
1-0 pitch to Carpenter is swung on and missed. Chased a high fastball or a high sinker. And count is even at 1-1.
1-1.
Kirby has missed up and away a lot in this game. Some of them, the umpires helped him out a little bit, but other times the Tigers have gone fishing at those. The goal for Carpenter is to get Torres over to third. 1-1 pitch on the way here from Kirby. It is popped up foul out of play. Count goes to 1-2.
And how do you do? Kirby.
Yeah, Gleyber had a good postseason last year. Lead off for us. 1-2 pitch on the way here to Carpenter. Kirby. And here's the pitch. It is swung on and lined in the air to center field. And right there making the catch is Rodriguez for the first out of the top of the third. It wasn't the best pitch by Kirby there, but he got lucky that Carpenter didn't get all that one. Torres stays put at second base. Riley Green coming up to bat here, had a single back in the first inning. First pitch on the way here to Riley Green from Kirby. And it is upstairs. Count is 1-0.
Hey, Chef, you know what would hit the spot right now?
What's that?
A Fruit Loop donut.
That's like getting drunk and then, getting like that hangover food the next morning. Oh, I can see that. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I love that.
Man, the gook on that.
Oh my goodness.
Oof.
Pitch on the way to green is upstairs again. Count is 2-0. Kirby's missing high and away to these lefties. Here comes the 2-0, and that one is swung on and hit foul. Out of play. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way here from Kirby, sitting at 47 pitches in the third. 2-1 pitch on the way to green. It is fouled away. Good pitch by Kirby. Count is even at 2-2.
Deuce. Where is your goose? La goosey. So
2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch to green. It is fouled away again. Count remains deuce.
Yes,
Deuce.
I don't know if Wolverine's still on the chat, but yes, he was mentioning the Knicks. So Knicks had a great first preseason game.
Yep.
Very good.
They won their first two games in Abu Dhabi, I think.
Yeah, Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
2-2 pitch to green.
Manage to stay healthy?
He got him swinging strike three.
Nice.
Went fishing for a low slider at his feet. Brings over the top of it, and there's two away in the third. Yeah, the Nets are actually playing their first preseason game tonight. They're playing against Hopel Jerusalem.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, they've had these games against teams from Israel, Jerusalem. So.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Because the owner of the Nets is, he has good ties to Israel and some of their basketball teams over there. So.
Do you know what I keep thinking? Like the owner of the Nets was that Russian guy. I forgot his name. I always think he's still there. I know he just sold it, but
yeah, I forgot his name too. But
yeah,
but now it's mostly Josai, pretty much.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
I know who you're talking about though. The 1-0 pitch from Kirby is swung on and missed. Count is even at 1-1. Spencer Torkelson is up to bat.
Ooh.
1-1 pitch on the way here from Kirby to Torkelson. Torkelson had a good series against the Guardians. Some good hits in that game 3. The 1-1 pitch is lifted out of play, foul. Count goes to 1-2.
1 and 2, and how do you do?
One-two pitch to Torkelson. Seattle crowd on their feet, and the pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left center field, and Rodriguez and Rosarena are under it. Rodriguez is there to make the catch, and that will end the inning. So the Mariners will come up to bat in the bottom of the third inning. Still scoreless, 0-0.
Evan, I just had a thought right now. Do you know what I like about the New Jersey Nets and the New York Knicks? We both had Keith Van Horn.
Oh yeah,
we shared him.
Yeah, no,
you remember him?
There have been definitely some good players. Jason Kidd too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You think the Knicks can go all the way this year? Like, how do you feel about them?
I feel like Mike Brown. I feel like he's going to lead him in a different way. I feel like with him, he's going to get everyone involved. He's going to get the bench involved. Tom Tibbs, I like Tom Tibbs. He did a great job with them, rebuilding them, leading them. But but for some reason he just overused the starting rotation. The starting five. He didn't utilize the bench that much. Right now, from the first couple of games I saw, only the first couple, but he wants everyone to be involved and to contribute. So that's what I like about him so far. So I think it was a good move. People are saying, oh, they were desperate. They wanted to hire someone on the spot. Well, if that was the case, they made a great move. So we'll see. Only time will tell.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I think their offense will be more dynamic, kind of like a more spread around offense, more ball movement with Mike Brown.
Oh, yeah. They rebuilt their bench like that. That was their goal. They did it.
Clarkson, Brogdon.
Yep.
They have some young players, too, that are good. So
yeah.
I wish the Knicks nothing but good luck. Yep.
Yeah.
And Mike Brown for the Knicks, he was the head coach of the Kings before the Knicks. And the coach of the Nets right now, Jordy Fernandez, he worked under Mike Brown.
Oh, he's the assistant, right?
He was the assistant for Mike Brown. But then the Nets hired Fernandez as head coach last year.
Wow.
So now Mike Brown is now the head coach of the Knicks, and Fernandez is the head coach of the Nets.
That's crazy. Oh, my God.
It is pretty cool.
So how do you feel about that?
I like Fernandez as a coach.
Yeah.
The Nets have a young team.
Yeah.
They're just trying to kind of build up their rookies a little bit more, giving them a lot of playing time, which I want to see them just improve. And they do have a couple of veterans, Michael Porter Jr., Terrence Mann. Yeah. I just want to see improvement throughout the year. They're most likely not going to be a playoff team or not even really a play-in team, but who knows? They surprised some people last year. Many people didn't think that they were going to have 26 wins last year. So, this year they can be a pretty good team. Just be competitive.
Do you think they're like in a rebuilding phase still?
They are.
Yeah. Okay.
They had 5 rookies drafted last year.
Okay.
So they're trying to give them more playing time and see where they can develop.
See, I guess maybe that's a wrong term to use because it's like, all right, if someone's rebuilding, they're like, all right, we're gonna tank again this season. I don't want to see that. I definitely want to see the Nets do good. So yeah, you never know. It's definitely going to be surprising. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
Yeah.
As a fan, I don't want the team to tank again. I mean, last year they had a lot of players that were essentially tank commanders, which meant that they were just there to ruin the season. And I don't want to see that. I want the team to be good.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't want to see the team tank again. I mean, they're not trying to tank, but if they were, then who knows? I mean, the Mavericks had the number 1 pick last year. They had like a 1% chance. So and they were in the play-in. The last 2 years in a row, the play-in teams had the number 1 pick.
How'd you like Bridges on the team, Mikal Bridges?
Bridges, I liked him because he played every game. He never really got hurt.
Yeah.
I thought he was a good player, especially for that first season when he was traded over from the Suns. Yeah. I liked him. Okay. I thought he fit well. But then that following year, it just things didn't really go right. The coaching wasn't great, and they just didn't have a good year all around. So it was the right time to trade him.
Yeah. Okay.
He fits well with the Knicks too. Good chemistry.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. So you have that feel.
Yeah. Well, back to the game here.
Yes.
1 out in the bottom of the third. 0-2 count on Randy Rosarena. 0 for 1 on the night. Nobody on base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It is a little bit high. Count is now 1-2. Is there a boxing match on tonight?
I think a UFC match. I don't know exactly who's fighting, but I know there's a UFC match, and I think there's the bare knuckles. I've been following that. They get paid a lot more money from what I heard from the UFC. So I don't know exactly if it's both or just the UFC, but it's the bare knuckle fighting championship. A lot of people jump ship from boxing and UFC to there. And it's wild, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
one of the I think I don't know if chat you guys have been following this or Evan, Mike Perry. He used to be on UFC, but now that's his main thing is bare knuckles. But it's just crazy. They're all bloodied up. It's nuts to watch.
Yeah. Well, Cal Raleigh just flew out to end the inning. So we'll go to the top of the 4th. Still a 0-0 game here in Seattle. A lot of Seattle Mariner games this year were scoreless, especially early on in the game.
Yeah.
Especially when they were home too. So just another one of those games, but at least it's close, and low-scoring games are good too. We'll see a good pitching matchup, battle of the bullpens, and one team has to win one way or another. So, and if it goes to extra innings, then no ghost runner. So
yeah, I know, right?
And I don't think they have the pitch clock either in the postseason. So
no, they don't have that. Yeah, okay.
Honestly, I think it's a good thing, because imagine a stupid a ball caused by the pitch call, or there's like some umpire call that players don't agree with, and then it affects the reputation of the game, and then everybody's upset, and it's not good for the sport.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, these umpires suck now, so it doesn't.
Yeah. Regardless, they're bad.
So, is that going to be in full effect next season? In place of them?
Yes.
That's great.
So they're still going to have like the umpires. It's just going to be a review system, a challenge.
Oh,
system.
okay, all right. And did they say anything about like how many chances you have to review it?
So the each team gets 2 challenges. If you win the challenge, then you get an extra one on top of it. But if you lose the challenge, then you lose one, and then you only have one for the rest of the game. But I think the only players that are allowed to challenge are the pitcher, the catcher, and the batter.
Okay.
So nobody else can challenge. It's just those 3 positions on the field. So it should be interesting to see how it plays out. I think it'll be good for the game. They had it in spring training this past year, which I liked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be good too. I mean, it'd be great. Technically, it wouldn't be great to have it the whole game, but just never know with all these new stuff that are coming out. But that's good that they have like same thing with like challenges in general. You have like 2 challenges in regards to of a misplayed ball, or if someone is out but they're safe. I get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
On top of the 4th inning here, Colt Keith will lead off for the Tigers, who had a single his first time up. George Kirby at 54 pitches in the 4th. First pitch to Keith is high again, but the ump calls it a strike. Wow, that missed by a lot. And the ump has bailed out Kirby with some of these high pitches. Count is 0-1. Wow, that was like 2 feet above strike zone.
So not for banning. I know I just messaged you right now. Yeah, the old UFC, it was no holds bar. You remember Dan Severn and Don the Predator Fry? I think you know these names. So that was, Evan, if you have any time, just check out like UFC 1 or 2. It's going to blow your mind, man. It was just wild. Crazy fighting, man. These are like the old days.
Yeah, I was never really into it that much.
Yeah, it's just the way it went. It was just like, if you're like one of the things, it was like I forgot these two names, but it was 400 pounder going against like a 165 pounder.
Oh man.
Yeah, the 165 pounder kicked the guy in the face. He lost his teeth. This was the first one ever, and it was wild. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just no holds bars. Yeah.
It's kind of like what they do in wrestling. Like they would have like some huge guy against like a tag team, or they would have they would have like the double team, or the duo fights against like one guy or 2 guys, or if there's like some guy with like Paul Heyman or something, like they would have that.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I like that. And the pitch to Colton Keith is a swing and a miss. So Kirby with another strikeout on the night. Had a good changeup there. Good pitch to Keith. Strike him out. And there's 1 out, top of the 4th. Nobody on base. First pitch to Dylan Dingler is fouled away. Count is 0-1.
Lou Royce Gracie, man. He's the legend. He has a lot of people associated with him, especially in Long Island too. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Shit. Once it comes up, I'll tell you. But like they have all these schools, right? Especially in Torrance, California. Oh my God, I'm forgetting these names. Once I remember, I'll let you know.
1-1 pitch upcoming here to Dylan Dingler. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this one is hit in the air to shallow center field. In comes Rodriguez. He has it, makes the catch. And there's 2 away in the 4th.
So Celia, talking about the Yankees, and I'm not confident in Fried, if I'm being honest. Okay, no, I get it.
That's fair to say.
Yeah, fair to say, of course. He's gotten hit around by these guys all season. I saw that you said he won't go more than 5 innings. I agree with you. I don't know if you're talking about Michael or anyone else in the chat. But no, yeah, it's fair to say. Of course, it's fair to say.
Definitely, should be concerned. I think Max Fried's last start in Toronto, he gave up 5 or 6 runs, or maybe 4 runs. Yeah. I know he allowed a grand slam to George Springer.
Yes,
but he just, he's got to work his secondary pitches in early in the count tomorrow. He can't allow the Blue Jays to jump on his fastball.
Yeah,
he's got to mix it up tomorrow. 1-1 pitch on the way here to Zach McKinstry. It is fouled away. Count goes to 1-2. And, the thing that frustrated me the most was, we saw with the Red Sox, they made a lot of errors. They kind of beat themselves. Yeah, so, if the Yankees don't get that big hit, they're not going to score a lot of runs. And that's what they need to do. And
I know.
Who knows? If Judge had that walk, that could have led to a much bigger inning than it was. I mean, they only scored 1 run. So, it needed to have a much better inning.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was we always say the same word, deflating. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's deflating, and it just how do you rise up from that? You got to rebuild from that, but you can't, especially in that inning. Yeah.
Until Judge starts performing in the postseason, this team will not win a World Series.
Yeah, absolutely. Right about that. Yeah.
So the third out was recorded in the top of the 4th. Another good inning from George Kirby. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're still scoreless, 0-0 here in Seattle.
So Lou, and not for banning, Matt Serra. He has a jiu-jitsu schools all across Long Island, New York. So I'm doing jiu-jitsu right now too. Been, not the start, but 3/4 of the way in. But he has many schools in Long Island. So he has the Gracie name. So that makes sense. But Torrance, California, I forgot what Gracie has that. They have a legit school for that too, just to keep you guys informed. But no, Evan, you were right about especially with the Yankees too. It's just they need to perform much better than they did today in regards to every aspect of the game. So definitely offense and bullpen. Sure, if Max Fried is going to just lock in. Let's just say stats aside. Let's put stats aside. He's going to lock in, and he's going to go 6 innings until Boone takes him out. Then it's up to the bullpen, the trusted arms, to do so. Trusted arms, we've been saying all season. What is it, Bednar, Cruz? But Cruz did today.
Yeah.
Does he get a pass? I don't know. It's hard to say too, especially right now.
I would think that Cruz should be in before Weaver. You can't put Weaver in anymore before Cruz. You have to go Cruz.
And that was the wrong move today, man. Yeah, it definitely was.
Yep, definitely. And Fried has to give us a good start, and hopefully he can give us 6 innings. But how does the offense do? I think that's the thing that we should be worried about is the offense.
But even so, if Chad, if you're going to bring up stats about Fried pitching, well, a lot of people brought up about Schlittler too, him pitching as well, the stats, so what if Fried does well? What if he goes 9 innings? Hypothetical. Oh, yeah. What if he does go 9 innings and he does good? So what's going to be your answer for the post game? Were you wrong, or you didn't see it coming? I don't know. It's that stats goes out the window, once the time happens, if they perform well on their end. So
yeah, that's a good point. And Boone can't be thinking about a potential, game 5. Just because
Yeah.
they lost
Yeah.
game 1, it's like you can't think about, okay, if Freedy's pitching game 5, then he can only go this amount of pitches. No, you have to let him go as long as he should go. You have to win this next game.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So Boone just has to let him go. Like, if he's pitching well, he's pitching well. If he's throwing strikes, then you should definitely keep him in the game. I mean, you kept a rookie making his first postseason start in the game. Why not keep your ace in the game?
Yeah. I know. I know, right?
It seems like common sense, but
I know.
you have to actually explain these things because the Yankees are too stupid not to use their own brain.
Oh my God.
Pitch to Rodriguez is hit in the air to center field deep. Going back on the warning track at the wall. It is gone. Julio Rodriguez puts the Mariners on the board with a solo home run. They lead 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Well, it was going to happen eventually. Melton, a guy that's not used to going definitely 4 innings, his longest start in the postseason so far. Most amount of pitches so far in the postseason, and gives up a run right there to Rodriguez via a home run. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if the Mariners can continue applying pressure on the Tigers, making them go to their bullpen. But we'll see what happens here. So good start, though, for the Mariners in the 4th. Josh Naylor will come up to bat. He worked a walk back in the 2nd.
Not for banning. That's a very good question.
And Naylor hits one in the air to right field deep. Going back is Carpenter on the warning track. Right near the fence, he'll make the catch. That one was up there for a long time. But luckily for the Tigers, it comes down in the ballpark. 1 away here in the 4th.
So, Evan, I want to read this out loud because this is great. If you guys could rub a magic lamp and have Judge or Soto the rest of the playoffs, who would you pick? And be honest, not from banning. That's a very good question.
Soto. I hate to say it. But
yeah, man.
What about you, Nick? What do you think?
I want Evan to say it first so I wouldn't get in trouble. Yeah. No, man. No. So, yeah, definitely a Soto. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's true. Until the Golden Boy decides to step up, no, I would pick Soto. Definitely.
Without a doubt, yeah.
Up comes Jorge Polanco. 2-0 count to him. 2-0 pitch on the way is outside. Count is 3-0. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. It is in there for a called strike. Count is 3-1. I mean, I don't think, Soto. If he was in the lineup today, would we still have won the game? I don't know about that.
Well, that's another question too. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just you don't know how the game would play out, and who knows if Soto would have even gotten a hit there. Who knows? I mean, he wouldn't have swung at that 3-2 pitch. He would have let it go for a ball. So,
yeah,
definitely, it could have caused a bigger inning, but we'll never really know. And if he's on the team, then who do the Yankees have? Do they have Bellinger? Do they have Goldschmidt? Do they have their bench? Do they make any of the moves that they had flexibility to this year because they would have Soto on the roster? So who knows if some of these guys wouldn't even have been on the team? Who knows if they would have even made it this far?
Absolutely. And so, like Michael also said today that for the first times this season that he wished that Soto was in this lineup. So it makes sense.
I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Very true. I know. Yeah, he definitely wouldn't have swung at that.
Yeah.
Not at that pitch. No.
Nope. And as soon as the pitch was released, I was like, that's going to be a ball. That ball is going straight down. It wasn't even close to being a strike the whole way. It was down low the whole time. Yeah. And Judge just swung over it. I mean, he swung late too. I thought he wasn't going to swing, but then he just swung. I was like, what are you doing? It's like, you got to be smarter than that. It's like you have the chance to just take the walk. That's it. You don't have to hit a home run. You don't have to try to do too
Yeah.
much. Just get the walk. Just get us an RBI. That's all we needed. You should be able to trust Bellinger behind you. You should be able to trust Stanton behind you. That's all we needed right there was just a walk. But the game would have been much different if we scored 2 or 3 runs that in that inning rather than just that one run. 3-1 count here on Eugenio Suarez. Still in the bottom of the 4th inning, 2 outs, nobody on base for Seattle. Pitch is fouled away, count goes full 3-2.
So do you think he was going for the home run just to have that moment on that pitch?
I thought if he was going for the home run, he would have swung a lot earlier in the count because there were some pitches that were there to take.
Yeah.
He could have swung at those pitches earlier in the count. Those like the ones that were right down the middle.
Yeah.
I thought he could have definitely capitalized on those, but I don't know. It seemed like kind of like a more defensive swing, that 3-2 pitch, but it was never really in the strike zone. So I don't know. Maybe he was trying to just get it in the air, or he thought it was going to be somewhere in the strike zone that he could lift it in the outfield, but it just never really. It was too late at that point. Once you decide to swing, you have to go with the pitch, and it was a good pitch by Gosman, but Judge should have known better to just not swing at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we have Ken in the stream. What's up, Ken?
Hey, Ken, my brother. Good
Credit
to see you, man.
Credit to you for getting through that game today. It was a tough one to watch. Must have been a tougher one to call. And Michael, I agree. It's that's the frustrating thing is Judge is great in the regular season.
Yeah.
When it comes to the postseason, it's just something different changes in his mind where he feels the pressure, and it's frustrating because we just want his regular season success to carry over into the postseason so that we can have the same success. But it just takes one run from him. One run from him will guarantee us at least a World Series spot, and
yeah.
the fact that he can't do it is just very, very frustrating.
And Lou, of course, Judge's World Series windows closing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Little by little, it's closing.
Right.
I know.
I think Stanton only has like 2 or 3 more years on the team with a no trade clause, so I mean he's not gonna waive the no trade clause, but we'll see what happens. There's 2 years left with him. With Judge we have, he has until 2030, I think 2031. He had a 9-year deal, so this is like his 4th year of the deal, so 3rd year. So he still has 6 more years but yeah, it's honestly a question that we have to think about. And I think Cashman's contract, because he signed an extension after 2022 for 4 years.
It was
so
4
his
years.
contract is up after 2026.
Yes, so he has 1 more. Okay.
And same with Boone, his contract's up after 2026. So
that's interesting. Okay.
I mean, I don't want to play hypotheticals, but if they do get eliminated in the LDS, then do they bring Boone back for 1 more year? Do they just allow these guys to just have 1 more run at it, or do they replace Cashman or Boone, or we'll see what they decide to do.
Well, Michael, Judge swing looked like Stanton's swing when he's going bad. Yeah, no, I agree. It wasn't even a golf swing. It was like almost like digging your own grave swing. It was that was terrible, man. That was
bad.
Yeah, that's not like him. I just don't understand. Like, was it the crucial moment? I don't know. He just got nervous. I don't want to make any excuses, but it happened, and that was it. But hey, Jacob, my friend, good to see you, brother. The chef's kiss, Jacob Bertruzzi in the house.
Welcome to the stream. Hors for being here. Yeah, we are worried. We are very worried.
Yes, we are worried. Ken, so Nick, are you done making the peanut butter and jelly hors d'oeuvres with your nuts cut up? You know what, Ken? I had a long weekend, and it's not even over. And no, I didn't. It was more upscale than that. So, but I appreciate you inquiring about that. So thank you. But yes, I had some peanut butter and jelly hors d'oeuvres of my own on my own time. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
It's got to be. I mean, during the week, I know you have like a lot of events and stuff, but
Oh yes, yeah.
Saturdays have to be pretty busy sometimes too, right?
Yeah, well, I'm going in tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
tomorrow morning. Yeah, I have an event tomorrow morning and afternoon,
Yeah.
and also prepping for the next week.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy, but yeah, weekends are. It depends. It's very sporadic, believe it or not. But it's we could have a full morning event, afternoon event, or at night. So last night, that was like a full night event. So that's why I couldn't come on. It was
Wow.
just it was just a 6 hour reception. It was crazy. So
Hmm.
it all depends. Yeah. Yeah.
2-1 pitch on the way here from Kirby to Parker Meadows is fouled away. Count is even at 2-2. Tigers have 1 out. Nobody on in the top of the 5th inning. Mariners lead 1-0 from a Julio Rodriguez solo home run in the bottom of the 4th. Kirby sitting at 72 pitches here in the 5th. 2-2 pitch on the way here from Kirby to Meadows. Kirby kicks and deals, and the pitch is up and away. Count goes full 3-2. The Tigers need some base runners here. They failed to score with runners in scoring position. They've had some opportunities. They failed to get some of the runners over from second to third with less than 2 outs. So it's important that Tigers create some more opportunities here. 3-2 pitch is fouled away. So good at bat here by Parker Meadows. We'll do the 3-2 pitch again. I think we have. Yep, the Dodgers Phillies game has concluded. The Dodgers have beat the Phillies 5-3 in Game 1. So. Yep, Dodgers get the win there. 3-2 pitch on the way again is fouled off. We'll do the 3-2 pitch again here momentarily. Three-two pitch coming, and it is hit in the air to right field, sinking fast. It is a base hit, falling in front of the right fielder Robles. So the Tigers have another man on here once again in the 5th. Wow. Teoscar Hernandez goes deep to give the Dodgers their 5-3 lead, and eventually they would win by the score of 5-3.
Yeah, I just saw that right now, like the stats. Wow.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Dodgers have a lot of clutch players on that team. It doesn't always have to be Shohei Ohtani. It doesn't always have to be Freddie Freeman. It doesn't always have to be Mookie Betts. Everybody steps up. First pitch on the way here to Gleyber Torres is a called strike. Count is 0-1. 0-1 pitch here to Torres from Kirby is a swing and a miss. Torres swings and misses at the high fastball. Count is 0-2. Yeah, Michael, I totally agree. The Judge strikeout changed the whole complexion of the game. 0-2 pitch upstairs. Count is 1-2. You know, last year they added the new MLB sponsor to the helmets. I hate it.
What, like the logo?
Yeah, it's like the logo, the brand. It's called Strauss, the German brand.
Okay.
It covers a huge part of the helmet. It's like you don't need that, but of course, MLB just looking for a way of making more money. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's just distracting.
Corporations, man.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch coming here to Torres. Runner on first for the Tigers, 1 out. Here comes the 1-2, and it is fouled away. We'll do the 1-2 again. 82nd pitch of the night coming up from Kirby. Here it is. It is swung on and fouled away. Torres keeps fouling off these tough pitches, working up the count, working up Kirby's pitch count. Count remains 1-2. One-two pitch here. Torres, Kirby sets, steals. It is swung on and grounded softly to first. Naylor was playing in, so he picks it up and easily steps on first for the second out of the inning. Advancing to second base was Parker Meadows. So the Tigers have a runner in scoring position, runner on second with 2 outs here in the 5th.
So Ken was pointing out that the bases were loaded and Judge worked the count full. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat, he swung at a splitter off the plate for the strike 3. Belly popped out and Stanton K'd. So that was pretty much that whole inning. Yeah.
Well, Belly worked the walk. He worked the four-pitch walk, which was our only run of the game. And then Stanton, Ben Rice actually popped out and Stanton struck out.
Wait, Ken, what inning are you talking about? Are you talking about the
Who's that? Who's the 6th?
Yeah, wait, Rice popped out, no?
Yeah, Rice popped out.
Yeah, okay.
And Stanton struck out. Close enough, though.
Yeah.
We were gifted that run.
Not a fan of banning. Yeah, that's another conversation that we have to have. I know a lot of people that I worked with that was on that show. So, again, if you want to contact Joe, we'll talk about that, man. A lot of stories. So, yeah, what happened to Joe, I have no idea.
Not sure.
Yeah, not sure. He just left.
I thought he just dropped himself down and was going to come back, but
yeah, he probably quit.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I think it's our show.
I guess
it's the Nick and Evan show.
There you go. My brother's name is Evan, so it makes sense.
Nice.
All right.
0-1 count. 0-1 count on Curry Carpenter. We'll see if the Tigers can cash in here. 0-1 pitch on the way here from Kirby. It is in there for a called strike. It looks a little bit off the plate. A sinker at 97 miles an hour. Comes back into the strike zone, even though it looks a little bit inside. Good movement there. Count is now 1-2. Wonder if Nathan talked to the Tigers today on his safari.
Oh yeah, the giraffes, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my!
Oh yeah,
yeah. I think so, man. A big time difference there. So,
0-2 pitch coming up to Carpenter, and it is inside. That was a close pitch by Kirby, but does not get the call there. Count goes to 1-2. Not a fan of banning. Evan, you did say Chef is your favorite.
Thanks, Evan.
I said I have a lot of favorites. Chef Nick is definitely up there. I'll say that.
Thank you, man. Getting up in the world. All right.
Pitch to Carpenter's driven in the air to right field. You can forget about that one. It is out of here. So Nathan's conversation with the Tigers has paid off. Tigers lead 2-1 here on a Kerry Carpenter 2-run home run. 2-1 Tigers lead top of the 5th. Big momentum shifter in this one. It was going to happen eventually. Kirby was locating high in the zone on his sinkers and fastballs, and Kerry Carpenter jumps on that one, giving the Tigers a 2-1 lead. Michael,
I don't think so, man. I think he's going to pitch, if not tomorrow, the next time out. Yeah. I really don't think they'll sign him again, but they'll just use him. They'll keep using him and using him, regardless.
Right. I mean, it's tough because he had a good postseason last year, and he had a pretty good season too. And it's just unfortunate what's going on with Weaver right now. But wish him the best of luck the rest of this postseason, and maybe he can just go into a different role, maybe like the 6th inning or
that'd be great.
Maybe maybe in some low leverage situations, but I don't know. If they're not going to re-sign him, then they're not really going to have a full plan of using him in high leverage spots. So we'll see what happens. Pitch to Green is swung on and blooped in the air to shallow center field. That one's falling fast, and it is a 2-out base hit for Riley Green. Reaches first. 2 outs, 1 on for the Tigers.
Yes, Lou. This offseason we'll see a lot of changes. Yes. I hope it starts with the batting coach. Let's start with that first.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
And the assistance that goes with that. So
yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. 0-1 pitch here to Torkelson, who's 0 for 2 on the night. And the pitch is check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Count is even at 1-1.
I was going to mention Manning's comment first, but I want to mention Celia first. Celia, yeah, honestly, guys, it's not going to matter if the Yankees can't score more than 1 run per game. Yeah, I know.
The offense is going to have to step up here. I mean, we gave them the challenge. They have to do a lot better. They can't leave so many guys on base, and they got to get runs in.
Absolutely, big time, man. They got to do this thing, man. They can't just rely on the starting pitching and bullpen. They got to on their own. They got to step up big time. Yeah, like you said, Evan. Yeah, of course.
Right. I mean, like we mentioned earlier, the Red Sox made a lot of errors in that wild card series. That's not going to happen with Toronto.
Yeah,
so you have to get the big hit.
I know.
2-2 pitch to Torkelson is swung on and grounded to shortstop. J.P. Crawford flips over to Polanco, and that will end the inning. Tigers get on the board with a 2-run home run from Kerry Carpenter. 2-1 Tigers lead will go to the bottom of the 5th.
So not a fan of banning. I think so. I think Joe is out for the count. So whatever. It is what it is. So I guess we own this right now. Me and Evan own this. We have rights to this. So Lou, yes, Boone is back. I think his contract is until end of 2026. So unless they make any surprise changes, but until then, he's going to be back next year. Boone is very stubborn, like sticking like with Verdugo last year through the entire postseason. Yeah, good point, Michael. Of course, I know. How'd that work out? Yeah.
That Verdugo last year was they should have played Dominguez in the
postseason. I know. They just don't learn.
Nope.
Oh Lord. But even so, like Lou, the Red Sox got no pitching. I mean, like Toronto, they have they have Bassett and they have Scherzer. They're out. Does it make a difference? I don't know, but even so, it's like you see how Gaussman pitched. He had a low pitch count, but he still kept them in check because of their offense that were like lacking. So, what game plan do you have for tomorrow? Like we talked about, like for the mini postseason, like what game plan do you have? It's insane. Like we know what game plan we have, but what's Boone and the rest of the company going to have? Are they going to be like, oh, let's make sure we're not going to make the same mistakes. Let's make sure we're not going to do the same thing over and over again.
Yep.
Is that all you got? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe, welcome. I'll be your host, and me and Evan will be your hosts from NYU Mania. I hope you mind that you're the co-host now. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Welcome.
Great job, guys. Great job.
You see the Tigers got up a 2-1 lead now on the Mariners.
Yeah, I did the home run call.
Oh, you did?
You heard the music?
No.
No.
What do you mean no? I did this.
No. Pretty long.
I mean,
Was that?
Unless we
Oh,
were deaf.
that sound too. Okay.
I didn't hear anything.
Did you dream about that? Did
Because
you take like a long power
you
nap?
guys are
Or?
just rambling on. You don't hear anything.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, we actually didn't.
Interesting, Joe. Okay. Joe, you took a little power nap? Are you running the marathon in November in NYC? What's going on here?
I'm giving you the carte blanche. I want to hear how you can do it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a test. Okay, I see you.
Do I have to spell everything out? Just do what you're doing.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
doing
no.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fine. Hefe.
Oh, yeah,
Hefe.
no, we were rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, we're rock and rolling, Mr. Hefe. We got it. We got this.
Yeah, we were
The
just.
boss. It's the boss, man. We got this.
I know you got it. That's why I'm telling you. I'm very happy with what I'm hearing. So continue what you're doing. You're giving me something to talk about.
Nice. Well, how you feeling? Are you okay?
Yeah. There's a lot of things going on, but I'm doing okay.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Good. Victor Robles up to bat here for the Mariners, bottom of the fifth. 1 out, nobody on base. And new pitcher for the Tigers is the lefty Herder.
Ooh.
The 0-1 pitches popped up, and the catcher Dingler is there to make the catch. And there's 2 away here in the fifth.
You said harder? That's a big
Herder.
name.
Herder.
Harder. Oh, okay. I was going to do a joke, but you ruined
Herder.
it.
Like Kevin Herder from the Hawks.
Yes. Oh, damn it. I had a great joke.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Nah, that's all right. That's not
I
your fault.
personally like Linda Carter.
Yes. Wait, what? Wait. Linda who?
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter who? There's a couple of them.
The actress that was with $6 Million Man, Wonder Woman.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay. Yeah, Evan, yeah, she was very pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Good actress.
Yeah, great actress, great great actress.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh yes. It's okay.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yes Network. Yeah.
The Yes Network.
Well, the bottom of the fifth inning is over as J.P. Crawford grounded out to Spencer Torkelson. So the Tigers will have a 2-1 lead. They will take it to the top of the sixth inning. Coming up.
I got to plug my laptop in because it's good. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Oh, geez. A lot of comments are coming in. All right. Jake, I see you, Jake. Oh, hold on. I see a lot of comments. I have to plug in my laptop. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys.
No problem.
I don't want it dying, okay? I had to get electronic CPR, if you hear me.
Do. Oh. Evan, you did pretty well. You took over in the beginning. You took over again. You and Chef Nick were doing very, very well. Very happy.
Thanks. Doing my best.
You're doing fine. Just keep doing what you're doing, the play-by-play and all of that, and you're doing well.
Nice to see a fully loaded chat here tonight. Definitely giving us the support we need.
Yep. They're the best. They are the best. We have the best chat. No question in my mind. You guys are just superheroes, and we stand by our Yankees no matter what. And tomorrow's going to be a much brighter and much better day for us, I promise you.
What did I miss?
So
Nothing much. Still in a
Nice.
commercial.
Oh, nice commercial break. Okay, sponsors. Awesome.
ex-Yankee is now pitching for the Mariners, by the way, Caleb Ferguson.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Caleb Ferguson in for the Mariners now after Kirby went 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. Had a good amount of strikeouts though. 7 or 8 strikeouts. So Jemai Jones here, also former Yankee. So former Yankee against former Yankee. Pitch to Jones is inside. Count is 1-0. 1-0 pitch is inside again. Count is 2-0. Yankee, Yankee, Yankee.
2-2. And how do you do?
Joe, I'm still on 2-0. It is a called strike. Count is 2-1.
So after Evan calls the next count, I want to break up Jake's comment. He called me out in a good way. I'm saying he called, but I want to call that comment down too.
Which one?
No, Evan, do your thing. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you. Yeah.
All right. 2-2 pitch coming up from Ferguson to Jones. Jones hit 287 with the Tigers in the regular season. Wow.
He hit always for the Yankees.
It's always these guys that are former Yankees and then they go to other teams and then they always perform well. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll do the 2-2 again.
3-2. And how do you do?
So Jake said, Chef, Gossman didn't even have his best stuff today. He was losing it there in that inning. Absolutely true, Jake. Yes. The Yankees were just impatient the entire day. It was horrible to watch. I 100% agree with you, Jake. Look, when I say call me out, that's beautiful. Just tag my name so I can see that that you want me to read your comments. This is great.
Right.
So, Jake, yeah, you're 100% true in every way. I agree with you. Yeah, absolutely. This is what happened. You saw it live. I know. It sucks. It's terrible. I know. Oh man, more words than that, but yeah.
The 3-2 pitch from Ferguson was low for ball 4. So Jemai Jones reaches first base here in the top of the 6th. Nobody out.
Nobody.
And coming up to bat here for the Tigers will be Dylan Dingler. Pitch to him is low. Count is 1-0. Pitch is low again. Count is 2-0. I don't understand why Caleb Ferguson is in this game at this point. I don't get it. Use one of your higher leverage relievers. Go to Vargas. Go to Spire. Don't go to Caleb Ferguson. 2-0 pitch is grounded softly, foul. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch coming up from Ferguson to Dingler, who's 0 for 1 on the night. Runner on first base for the Tigers, nobody out. Tigers lead 2-1 from a Kerry Carpenter 2-run home run. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Dingler. It is upstairs. Count is 3-1. Ferguson a little bit out of control right now.
Nothing new.
Nope.
Yeah.
He was a lefty bozo.
3-1 pitches popped up to shallow right field, overcomes the second baseman Polanco. He overruns it and it falls.
Oh,
And the throw from the right fielder to second base is in time. So Jemai Jones is out at second. He had to wait to see if that ball was going to be caught. He couldn't get more than halfway past in between first and second, so he was thrown out at second base. And there is one away here, runner on first for the Tigers. Wow. That could have been a disaster for the Mariners, but luckily the right fielder, Robles, was aware enough to throw to second base in time to get Jemai Jones second.
So, Jake, I know you mentioned Fried has to go 7 innings and Bednar has to go 2 innings. That's the only way they're going to win. What if they do bring in Devin Williams and Doval again? What do you think about that? Like, they're, all right, put aside Doval, but Devin Williams, he's been pitching pretty well. Do you put him in the mix, or do you just go straight to Bednar because it might be the wrong move now for more than 2 innings if you want to save him?
0-2 pitch on the way to McKinstry is fouled away. Do the 0-2 again. Yeah, I think Devin Williams will be used tomorrow. If he has to come in, I think he'll be used. But they shouldn't be afraid to go to Cruz again. They shouldn't be afraid to go to Doval again. Like they can't just restrict themselves because of a bullpen budget. Can't do that. Like if you want to have Williams come in for the start of the inning, and then if you want to put in Bednar, fine. But don't. Especially if Fried would be nice if he would give us at least 6 or 7 innings so that we don't have to worry about the bullpen usage too much.
Yes. Yeah.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch to McKinstry. It is lifted in the air to center field. Rodriguez takes a few steps in, makes the catch. Dingler back to first, 2 away.
Joe, what do you feel? What's your tingle? What do you feel about tomorrow?
Basically, I think Max is going to go 7 innings.
Okay.
And I think they're going to win 5-1 tomorrow.
Okay. All right. That's good. I love that. Okay.
So Caleb Divison is taken out of this game with 2 outs, runner on first. Javier Baez coming up to bat. Happy days.
They'll be back strong tomorrow. I got a good feeling about tomorrow.
Yeah. We have to believe
because the Yankees. Oh.
That's right.
Yeah, they have to. I still say we're going to hear big time from Anthony Volpe in this series. I don't care what anybody says. He's going to be a big star in this series. I know it. I just know it. Yankees never do anything easy anyway. They always lose the first game, or they do this, or they do that. But in the end, when it's all said and done, we'll see where the chips lie.
15 at bats. Volpe's hitting .333, so easily one of our best postseason players so far. Especially over the last 2 years. Volpe right now is more clutch than the Golden Boy.
Listen, you guys are more clutch than the Golden Boy.
I think I would, not swing at that pitch that was 3 feet in the dirt, 3 feet low. I wouldn't swing at that pitch. Even I knew, just from watching the game, I knew that pitch was going to be low the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
I was just hoping Judge wouldn't swing.
So, Jake, let me know. Type it in the chat. What do you think would be for tomorrow? You know what? For today, what would have been the hypothetical bullpen situation? And tomorrow, too. Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts, man. Let me know. What do you think tomorrow also would be in regards to the bullpen? Just like who's going to how many innings Max is going to go, and who's going to come out of the bullpen for tomorrow. Let me hear your thoughts, man. I'm very curious about that.
And the new pitcher in for Seattle is Edward Bizardo. Edward Bizardo's pitched in 73 games this year, has a 5-0 record, a 2.52 ERA. First postseason appearance for him this year. Here comes the pitch to Javier Baez with a runner on first, 2 outs, and it is fouled away. Count is 0-1. One pitch on the way here from Bizardo to Baez is outside. Count is 1-1.
Oh, Wolverines is in the chat. Oh, Wolverines. We were talking about Knicks before. Oh, you missed it.
Welcome back, Wolverines.
Yeah, good to see you, brother.
Pitch to Baez, and he popped it up. Shallow center field. Polanco, the second baseman, is there to make the catch. As that will end the inning. Tigers do not score. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Seattle trails 2-1.
See, also, Not a Fan of Banning has a great point there that, yeah, everyone's complaining about the pen. They don't realize the last week they were overused. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
That's very true I know, very true. You know what? Let's go to Yankees fan. Hey, Yankee fan, good to see you. I would put Goldie in the lineup tomorrow and sit Rice and lead off Dominguez.
Okay.
What do you think about that? What do you think about them apples?
Well, if they had a lefty on the mound, then yeah. But valid point there.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, Jake, we have to hope Free can go at least 6 innings, right?
Yeah.
Because Cruz has come in some tough situations lately, and we don't want to expand him more than he has gone so far. So we would like to see Cruz, obviously, but Weaver can't be in the game. We can see Doval, Williams, but yeah, Fried has to have a good outing tomorrow. And Boone can't shortchange him either. He has to leave him in the game if he's going strong. Even if he's that close to 100 pitches, you don't know if there's going to be, the next game where Fried is pitching. You just don't know. And you can't assume he's pitching in Game 5 because, why would they take him out after almost 100 pitches last time if there wasn't going to be another time? So you can't assume that he's going to be available in Game 5. So let him go the whole way, if he can. Yankees fan, why not lead Dominguez off? I actually don't disagree with that, but it was working earlier in the season. But now that they have Grisham, I think they just trust Grisham more now to give them more of a spark in the leadoff spot than Dominguez. But yeah, I wish he was still leading off. You can't ignore how well Grisham has been playing this past year or so. But not a bad thought there. I think they did Dominguez a little bit dirty with that.
Yes, they did. Mm-hmm.
So, yep, definitely. You want Homer Bush back? Yes. I mean, we love Homer Bush back. New pitcher for Detroit is Rafael Montero.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I see what we did there. Mm-hmm.
Former Houston Astro.
Mm-hmm.
0-2 pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-2. One-two pitch on the way here from Montero to Randy It is off the plate. So count goes even at 2-2. Two pitch to Rosarena is outside. Count goes full 3-2.
Oh, he doesn't know who Homer Bush is? Oh, come on now.
Oh, you didn't watch the stream last night?
Oh.
No. So, man, we would have loved to have you there. Asking some very, very important questions would have been a good opportunity. And pitch to Rosarena is outside, ball 4. So Mariners have their leadoff man on first base in the bottom of the 6th inning, and here comes Cal Raleigh. Mariner fans on their feet here, hoping for a big moment in this game by their hometown superstar. Here comes the first pitch. It is outside. Count is 1-0. One-0 pitch coming from Montero is a little bit off the plate, and the ump does not give the call to Montero. It is 2-0. 2-0 on Cal Raleigh. 2-0 pitch up coming from Montero to Raleigh. Runner on first. Nobody out. Pitch is hit in the air to center field. Will it fall? Yes, it will. It finds grass. It falls in front of the center fielder. Rosarena going from first to third, and he makes it there safely. Cal Raleigh with a big single puts the Mariners in scoring position here. Runners on first and third. Nobody out.
See, that's crazy work, man. Like, how do you you guys want to bench Grisham? Like, because he's struggling a little bit. Like, he's been doing all this stuff in the season, like just helping the Yankees in every way, and just want to bench him because of the postseason, he's not doing well. I mean, that's crazy work. How do you defend that? I don't know. I mean, are you going like chat? Are you just going to forget everything that he's done, and then he had a few bad outings, and I don't know. It's wild, man.
There's not much to fall back on, right? Offensively and defensively, there's not. Base hit here for Rodriguez into right field will tie the game up for the Mariners. Cal Raleigh goes to second, and a big hit there by Julio Rodriguez. His second RBI of the night has provided all the runs here for the Mariners. Game is tied 2-2. Runners on first and second, nobody out. But yeah, Nick, as you were saying, there's no like safety net for Grisham. So I mean, there's really no like defensively, like you can't really, because Dominguez is not a better defender than Grisham is, and I think you would take Grisham's bat, especially if he's hot right now. I mean,
of course.
He hasn't been smoking the ball like he was earlier in the year, but he's worked some counts, and he's been a pretty good stable force in the lineup. So I think right now you would rather have Grisham over Dominguez. So I don't really understand why fans would want Grisham benched now.
I know. I know.
Not much to fall back on. So that will do it for Rafael Montero. Doesn't last long in this game. The Detroit Tigers will go with Tyler Holton, their lefty reliever, and to face Josh Naylor. 2-2 game, bottom of the 6th. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Does Goldie play over Rice? I don't think so. He might come in later in the game if Rice continues to struggle at the plate. But at this point, I think they keep Rice in the lineup.
But Evan, you know what it is? It's like it's also the same fans that were like, cheered for Grisham where he hit the Grisham bomb, and then now it's like he went, stats, pull it up, stats, analytics, and then he does bad for a small sample size, small stretch, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, get him out of here.
Yeah.
Like, are you? I mean, that's crazy work, man. That's really crazy work. I don't.
Right.
I don't know. I don't understand that. You got to explain yourselves. You really do.
Got to provide a little bit of evidence there.
Yeah, absolutely. Evidence.
Everything. Have to have your CER report, your claim, evidence, and reasoning.
There you go. I love it.
And don't forget your intro and your conclusion too.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Oh my
And
god.
your references just don't have Yankees fan as a reference.
Oh. Uh-oh. Please don't. Let's not start anything. Here we go. All right. Thanks, Evan. Oh, here we go. Let's just wait. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's catch up with these chats. Okay, here we go.
All right, back to some baseball action here.
Nice.
First and second, nobody out for the Mariners. Josh Naylor up to bat. Tyler Holton in for Detroit. The 1-0 pitch to Naylor is a called strike. Count is 1-1. Yeah, David, I'm trying to write an essay. Yep. Essay for Mr. Sakala. Yep. Remember those CER reports in middle school in science class? Those were the thing. Terrible. Pitch is grounded to second. Javier Baez tags the runner. Going to second for one onto first. Double play. Nice double play there, turned by Baez. And there is runner on third with 2 outs.
So Jake put up a comment. So guys, I don't know if you saw this, but Weaver said post-game that his mind isn't completely clear to be out there to attack, and he doesn't feel like himself. Why would Boone keep throwing him out there? I didn't hear that. Jake, is that confirmed? Is that what he said? Because if that's the case, then that's really effed up, man. Yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. If it's confirmed, yeah, let us know.
So let's see. Seattle will be challenging if the runner was tagged out at second. So they will check to see if there was the out recorded there. We'll see if Rodriguez was tagged. Yeah, he was definitely tagged. He was definitely tagged there by Baez on the way to second. So this will stand, and the Mariners will have a runner on third with 2 outs after tying the game 2-2. Okay, that is confirmed that. Okay, thank you, Damon. That's
awesome.
my Yankees.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you for confirming that. Wow, that's crazy work, man. Oh my god.
I mean, Aaron Boone doing that? I mean, are we talking about the same guy here?
Unreal. Wow. Do you hear that, Joe? You heard about that or no?
No.
That's really messed up. Yeah, really messed up. Again, not making no. I was going to say not making excuses for Weaver, but if that's confirmed, like that's really on Boone's part. Yeah, if he told Boone that gets me upset. That really, oh man, that's that mentality issue. Yeah.
Well, they'll probably take him off the roster and I guess bring up Yarborough at that point.
Yeah, that's insane, man. That really is. And Celia, Bryce, yeah, thank you, brother. I'm just going through the comments. Celia, yeah, Chef, that's exactly what he said. I listened to his post game, and he said that he doesn't feel like himself, and there's internal thing.
Okay.
Why?
So why was he put on the roster in the first place? Should have been Yarborough or Leiter at least. Yankees fan, I don't hate you. I never really hated you. Hate is a strong word.
please, Yankees fan, look, we love you. We like you. You're okay.
We're just having fun with you. That's it.
We're good. We're good.
We're good. Keep doing what you do. You're good.
Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good. Celia, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, that's really that's insane. That's really insane. Why would he do that? Why would Boone put him in if it's a mental issue, like he's going through a lot of things? Like, why would he put him in?
It's just weird because, I mean, at the same time, you could say, well, the Yankees just depend on the analytics. They don't care about like the human feeling.
Yeah,
this was a situation where it's like
not
taking, because a computer can't dictate how a person is thinking inside their head. They don't know what the emotion of the player is. So only Boone would know that, and especially at such a tough situation in the game when it was 3-1, and it's just not a good thing.
Especially if it's not a physical injury, but it's a like just something in your mind that's going on. And I'm a big, huge advocate of this.
According to Weaver, he says that he's tipping pitches and he doesn't know how to get it done, and neither do the Yankees at this point. They don't they don't know how to get it to stop. It's a real issue, according to Matt Blake. How much is taking this out of his mind, and the tipping is really, really, really bothering him a lot right now.
Okay, well, still a mental issue with the game.
Yeah,
he feels like everybody's staring at him and knows exactly what's coming, and he can't get it out of his mind.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been in.
He shouldn't have been in there in the first place.
Why?
Just a thought.
Yeah, because when a pitcher knows, like, if they know that the hitter knows what's coming, it's the pitcher feels defeated at that point. And
Weaver says at this point, the reliever vowed to take a new approach moving forward. Ultimately, I'm at a point where I'm just full send, and it's not going to matter. I'm going to do what I think is best for me, to go out there and attack the way I need to attack.
Okay.
Apparently, it's been building up in him for a long time. So it's not personal. It's something that's going on in his head right now.
Of course.
But thank you, Celia. Thank you, everybody, for bringing that out. That you broke a story here. You see, Celia, that's why you're important to the show. You need to come and say hi and talk to us. You could be our new girl of information, the master of information. You could be. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go here, guys.
Celia, Bryce, you guys are all masters of information.
Yep. I'm telling you guys, each and every one of you are very, very important to the show, and you have an element to share with us. You have to do it. I really appreciate it.
No, absolutely. Yeah, no, you're very right about that. I want to see Celia because she has a lot of great comments, but I want to point out a great comment, but not for banning. Not a fan for banning. I told you, Chef. He's a great contributor. Not a fan of banning. I told you, Chef. Boone thinks he's Mr. Miyagi with Daniel. Yes. Or Crease with Johnny. Yes, I get that. Fear does not exist in this dojo. He's talking about the Karate Kid, if you guys don't get the reference. Yes, absolutely. Because you know what? Even though that, let's just say if Weaver had his issues, let's just say he was going through this or any death in the family, God forbid, knock on any wood that's in front of you, Boone would consider like putting him in, because you know what? It would be best for your internal peace, just to go in and just try to get all these batters out so you can be like, find this mindfulness and all stuff like that. It doesn't work like that. If someone's going through something, especially now in a mental state, especially like in the division series, you can't pitch them. You can't play them. Injury and mental state is very different. is very, very different. You got to take this very, very like important, not with a grain of salt. The grain of salt is with your tequila shot after you win. But with like an injury to your shoulder and an injury to your mind, not a ball to your mind, but like just what's ever scrambled up in there. It's two different things, but the mind is very important and it's very crucial. And it just like right now, if he's having a hard time in regards to not like thinking straight or just having his just with the mental practice and stuff like that to pitch with this division series, you can't put him in. You can't put him in. You have to talk to him. Boone has to talk to him. If Boone knows this, he has to talk to him and not put him in. Hey, Weaver, what's going on? Talk to me. Not put him into this game, and then all of a sudden it's over. He messes like this is the nonsense I'm talking about. It's crazy work, really crazy work, man.
Well,
Unbelievable.
I'm going to say a couple of things, and I'm going to bring Ken up. Just want to let everybody know the day that we have the giveaway, which will be on a Yankee day off, probably during the week. We're gonna plan it. I really expect that some of the people in that's going to be the day for you guys. So you guys, somebody's going to win a prize each, three prizes, and I want to see people coming up and talking to us and all of that. This is going to be your show, guys. That show is for my audience, for our audience, and I want to see. I'm asking you now as a favor, people like we've said, even Michael and Celia and Yankee Girl and just people like that. Please, you got to do the show a big favor and come on and let's all discuss it. We're going to have a show just for you guys. It's going to be the top 3 tiers of winning 25, 50, and $100, and it's a show dedicated to you guys, and that's what we're going to do. And I'm gonna make it happen. And I really, and I'm not putting pressure on anybody. I just want you to come up to that I could personally say thank you. That's all I ask. Also, now I'm going to bring up Ken from Yankees The Ugly Truth, and he will join the party. Hi, Ken. How you doing?
Rapping sunshine. How about you?
That game today was crap.
Yeah, well, I was the one that called it. So you gotta love it.
You did?
Every painful inning. I will tell you what, though.
Yeah.
I have had a butt ton of trolls.
Yeah, right. I know.
I have a spammer that hit me 12 times in the game, and I ended up adding Jonathan as a mod that he could help me control these clowns. Are you still calling the game?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
7th inning, 2-2 game, 2 outs, nobody on base, 2-1 count on Kerry Carpenter.
Okay. Roger Dodger.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Crawford throws over to first in time for the out. That will end top of the 7th. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning, 2-2 game.
Well, I will tell you, I draw the line when people started insulting my sister.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. Some of the clowns actually told my sister she was full of crap, didn't know what she was talking about. I was like, you must be kidding me. Have you lost your damn minds?
Ken, did you saw the group chat when I texted?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
yeah,
I guess I was right. Okay. All right. Across the board. Okay.
I am generally not a band happy person.
Yeah.
But I got pissed today.
That's messed up, man.
You know, like I said, when you talk about my family, that's when it's going to hit the fan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And my sister, she is more positive than I am. When I'm getting pissed, she's sending me texts that are saying, you're smoking too much. Calm down.
It's messed up, man. It really is.
I mean, you got freaking people attacking Slittler's family on social media and whatnot. What the hell would be different about that and this type of a platform? But I am starting to truly lose the bubble on this deal.
Yeah, I mean, nobody deserves that. But there were a lot of bots and a lot of streams today.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, like I said, we had 12 in my play-by-play today, and I don't know how many times I banned this guy, I reported him every which way but loose. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? How many damn accounts does this guy have?
Yeah.
It's the same one. Over and over.
It was like there's like an NFL one, there's like an MLB TV one, there's all these weird ones.
You know what's funny is the fact that the same person that I have a picture of, I guess I'll say it out loud. I have a picture of, and also has his full name and address. He always gets himself in trouble. And he's talking about the Buccaneers, talking about the Panthers, talking about the San Francisco Giants. Yeah. I mean, I could go on and on. I mean, if you want me to go, let's go. I mean, that's fine. We're trying to be nice, but you want me to call you out, especially doing that thing on Ken's channel. I could do even worse. So, let's go. But that's really messed up. I'm sorry for that, Ken. I really am.
Yeah. I mean, my sister's 54, she's been she was an executive vice president at Merck Pharmaceuticals. So she's got tough skin, but for silly stuff that's supposed to be entertainment, she doesn't really have the happiness for it.
Bottom of the seventh inning, Tommy Canley in for the Tigers.
Oh, Tommy Canley.
Yep.
Let's see. Do you think he's going to throw a changeup?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then another changeup?
Probably.
And a changeup after that?
Changeup. Fastball. Changeup.
Fastball, changeup.
Well, in our postseason last year, he threw 61 straight changeups. I'm not really thinking that he's going to throw a fastball in there.
1-2, and it's a changeup. 2-2.
Yeah, and you remember I called the play-by-plays for the Tigers and the Guardians, and Canley came in, and I was like, change up again.
2-2 pitch, outside 3-2. Let me guess, he'll go with a changeup this time. Or maybe he can change up the speed without throwing a changeup. 3-2 pitch on the way. Is swung on and lifted in the air to left center field, moving over. The center fielder, Meadows, is there to make the catch. Good running play there by Meadows, and there's one away in the seventh.
And Michael, you are absolutely right. These people will not give up. So they're going to end up. Personally, I don't care if I lose subs. I don't care if I lose viewers. If I see any more crap like that, I'm just cooking everyone.
Yes. And if I ever hear any bad comments about any one of us, not only do I know your name, your address, your picture, everything that you stand for, and I can drop it on this chat right now. I won't to embarrass you, but I'm going to that area pretty soon for work. So don't get us started and don't get me started. So I just want to point that out. Stop it right now. You're attacking, that gets me really upset. You attack like family members and stuff like that. Not going to fly with me. Not going to fly with me. So keep it going. So you could do, so I can do something. in a positive way. I don't want to, do anything.
Even during that stream, I let it known that she is my sister, and all of a sudden tried to back it up and then kept at it. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
That's.
Luke Rayleigh into the game
Anyway.
now. First pitch on the way from Canley is a called strike. Looked like it was a little bit below the knees, but the ump gives the benefit of the doubt to Canley. Count is 0-1.
I was watching the Dodgers and Phillies game tonight, and never would I have thought that in a game when Ohtani struck out 4 times and Betts went 0 for 5, that they would actually win the game.
They have other guys that step up. Teoscar Hernandez, Kike Hernandez, all these guys step up. It doesn't just have to be Ohtani, Betts, Freeman. They have guys that know how to play in the postseason.
Yeah.
Wow. Luke Rayleigh was a special batter that time.
Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3
He's
pitches and done.
Yeah, so Jacob is here. Jacob, my friend. All of our friends. Jacob Petrucci, the chef's kisses in here tonight.
Nick will be
I want to point out a comment that he was saying. He tagged me in a name, in my name. Guys, looking at the recap, we were down 2-1 going to the 7th. That game was winnable, and we have much better pitchers than they do the next 3 days.
Petrucci, I missed you today. I needed your moderator skills to frickin' handle spamming trolls, because it was worse than the last game that you were in.
Oh, in your face, Jacob. From Ken. Friendly.
I swear to God, I'm going to have 50 moderators on my channel before it's all said and done. And unlike Joe, I can add moderators on the fly during the stream because I have my my YouTube control panel up. So I'll just click a name, bam, you're a moderator. Welcome to the family. Start booting.
You're good, Jacob. You're always good, brother. Never you're bad.
Oh, yeah, no. Works a 10-hour shift. Nice.
God bless. I feel you, my brother. Yeah.
So I haven't been paying much attention to this game. What has superstar Cal Raleigh done thus far?
He had a single, which led to the Mariners scoring their second run by Rodriguez. Otherwise, he hasn't done much.
Hey, yeah. Nick, did you read my earlier comment?
In the stream?
Yeah. I asked you if you were exhausted because you were wearing your chef's coat. If you're exhausted from making the peanut butter and jelly hors d'oeuvres with the crust cut off,
the crustables. Wait, I did say that. I did shout your name out with that. Yeah, I did.
Okay, I must have missed it.
I did. No, of course. Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
I do love that chef jacket.
Yeah, I know. Wear it all the time. Well,
I was busy building the stream for tomorrow's play-by-play.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, what a day.
Oh, what a night.
I did warn you guys, right, through text what was going to happen. It was all across the board tonight. Oh, Lord.
Yo, Ken, chefs say thing that was me wasn't. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, brother.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Just.
Oh, is he feeling guilty? I don't know, man. That's up to you to feel guilty. I can't say. I don't know.
Take his
la 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 la
I don't know.
la.
I don't know.
Hey, for the Yankee fans out there, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that the sun will shine again.
Not saying anything else. Whatever happened. You insulted me. You insulted everybody in the past. It's up to you. It's up to you now.
Tomorrow. We love y'all. Tomorrow.
I got a screenshot of all your comments that you said, especially Christ on the cross, which was really fucked up. So good luck with that.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tomorrow is going to be the first time that I do not go to church in a long time. My young Padawan Wyatt, my grandson, is sick, and he is under quarantine until Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Hope he feels better.
Oh, Lou.
Papa and the little man will be staying at home watching some football until game time. He feels bad also, by the way. He thinks that the Yankees lost today because he didn't come up in my lap and say, "Let's go Yankees."
Oh.
I said, "No, they just stunk it up, baby. It wasn't you." But
It's
Papa,
funny.
if I would have said, "Let's go Yankees," they would have won.
It's really funny, you know what, Ken? Because you know what, I can email again. I have Lou. I have your email. I'm gonna get in touch with you, and also I have other people's emails too. So I have a lot of things that this account and 50 or 100 plus other accounts have too. So if you want, I'll send it to you. So good luck with that. So you want to insult me? You insulted me a lot of times. That's fine. I've been insulted my whole life, 20 plus years in the chef business. I have thick skin, but you want to insult Christ on the cross and you want to insult everyone else on here too. Not going to fly with me. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the Yankees.
Not a fan of banning. Yankee fan, I would guess it's you.
I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I don't know.
Okay.
Him?
I guess it's somebody here in the stream, Yankee fan.
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
Not saying anything.
Is he under a pseudo plat?
Is he under 20 other names or 50? I don't know. I know all of them, so I'm not gonna say it.
Roger.
Roger that.
Looks like Matt Brash is coming out to pitch.
Yes, sir.
And the first pitch is foul back by Torkelson. Count is 0-1. Torkelson is 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, flyout, and a fielder's choice. On deck is Winsell Perez. And the pitch is a slider down and away. First base umpire says he checked his swing, so the count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way. It is down low. Count is deuce. What color is your goose, Spencer? And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now full of dookie. See, Evan, that's why you need a different hat, not a Yankee hat.
Yeah.
Go with the Chiefs hat or something. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low and away, and that is ball 4 to Torkelson.
Got my U.S. Open hat.
All right, that works. Is it U.S. Open tennis or U.S. Open golf?
Tennis.
All right. Played it in high school. Was all right.
And bowling.
Well, let's see. In high school, I lettered in men's volleyball, basketball, and baseball, and golf.
Wow. Four sports.
So Yassine,
I was a 4-sport athlete.
I'm sorry to know.
I was great at baseball, but I was pretty good at golf too.
Ken, I wanted to ask you what you were a pitcher?
Yes.
What league?
I
asked Joe that he didn't explain it to me.
I was a collegiate pitcher.
Gotcha.
I pitched for a Division I school, University of Kansas.
Gotcha.
However, when I was coming out of high school,
yeah,
scouts were at my house talking to me and my father from the Minnesota Twins.
Gotcha.
So I could have been a high school draftee. And the pitch is down low, but it is called strike. Count is 1-1.
That's awesome, Ken. Wow.
And
That
the
I
pitch
never knew.
is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. So when it comes to pitching, I actually have a little bit of knowledge about it. My personal mentor was a Hall of Famer by the name of Ferguson Jenkins. Fergie Jenkins was my pitching mentor. As a matter of fact, many years ago, he was here in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
And he was holding a pitching clinic, and he had wondered what had happened to me from my college days. And the pitch is hit, and this one is going down the line, and it goes into the corner, and it is just out of play, damn near a home run. We held a pitching clinic for up-and-coming high schoolers and collegiate athletes that were there. And we worked with a young pitcher from ODU by the name of Justin Verlander.
Yeah, I think I know him a little bit.
Yeah. And the pitch is just a little bit high. And the count is 2-2. And Jacob, you didn't want to go pro. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Coming up to bat is going to be Dingler. That's the second out of the inning.
I think Jacob is talking crap about you, so you need to talk crap about him right now. So
Jacob?
Not kidding. I'm kidding.
Peterzi?
Yeah.
I did want to go pro. However, after talking with my father, at that time, there were only 660 major leaguers on the roster. There were over 11,000 talented ball players in the minor leagues that would never make it into the pro ranks.
Yeah.
So my father's advice, and he is a very intelligent man, was to develop my skills in college, and submit myself to the draft when I was either a junior or a senior. And the pitch is on the way, and it is called strike 2. Count is now 1-2. Brash is firing some BBs tonight. Dingler is in the box. Brash sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Tigers in the top of the 8th. Coming up in the bottom is Crawford, Rosarena, and Raleigh. But the long and short is, when I was in my sophomore year of college at Kansas,
Mm-hmm.
I felt a twinge. I didn't go to the trainer with it. My next outing, I pitched, and my shoulder separated against Arizona State.
Oh, shit.
After I went through reconstructive surgery, a year later, I came back in my junior year, and I pitched 4 games before my shoulder separated again.
Oh, man.
My father took me up to Kansas City to see the orthopedic surgeon with the Kansas City Royals. And when they finished giving me the once-over, I was told that my career as a pitcher at any level was done, because the repairs that would be required to do to my shoulder, I would have no ligaments left, and I would basically be crippled. I would end up, my shoulder would separate at will.
Oh,
So
shit.
I lost the dream of being a major league pitcher when I was 20 years old.
Oh,
Something
man.
that was the only thing that I saw as my future ever. And, God does things for a reason. I ended up joining the service after feeling sorry for myself for a couple of years working as a. The thing that was funny too back then, they didn't guarantee your scholarship. So when I couldn't pitch, they couldn't pay my scholarship, and I was an out-of-state student. And don't know if any of you have gone to college out of state, but it's about 3 times more expensive for tuition than it is for an in-state student. And my dad was supporting my dad's mom and my mom's mom. He had 3 households off of his income, and I didn't want to put him into debt trying to pay for college for me. Because back then, they didn't have student loans running rampant. You actually had to have your parents sign off on it, and I just wasn't going to do that to my family. And I decided to handle it myself, and in the long run, I ended up with a fantastic career in the Navy. I have 4 wonderful children, and if my life hadn't taken that path, I have 2 great-grandchildren, or 2 grandchildren. They're not great-grandchildren, but they're great. The life that I have now is not the life that I would have had then. I'm thankful for everything that's happened to me, and Finnegan is on the bump, and he fires the first pitch to Crawford. It is in there for call, strike 1. So hence, I'm one of those types of people that makes lemonade out of lemons. I'm more optimistic than anything because, and Crawford hammers this one to center field, and Meadows is tracking it. He's on the track and close to the wall, and that is a long fly out by Crawford. So I've had a lot of heartbreak in my life, but I've also had a hell of a lot of blessings, much more so than I probably deserve. When we talk about baseball is a love of mine from me being a child. Yeah. And dreams and aspirations of being a major leaguer just didn't happen for me, and I'm okay with that. And the first pitch is down and low. Count is 1-0 to Arozarena. So hence, I get a second life by being able to call play-by-plays, share some of my knowledge with folks. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Looks like Arozarena was trying to give the Mariners a lead right by himself. However, it just didn't work out. Was it what I was expecting, Celia? No, it was not. However, I was not expecting the Yankees to be swinging at every first pitch on the planet. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. So hence, baseball has been a part of my life for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And I had prayed that of my 4 sons, that I would have had one that had talent in baseball. But, and the pitch is fouled off once again, and the count is once again 1-2. That is the 4th pitch of the at-bat. And Finnegan sets. Pitch is on the way, and the ball is a line drive to right center field. And Carpenter is backing up, and he is on the warning track and makes a play. And that is the second out of the inning. These guys are flirting with disaster. But stop it, Ken. That's all the Yankees do is swing at the first pitch. Well, the Yankees atypically swing at about 40% of the first pitches. Today, they were over 65%. And the first pitch to Raleigh is in there for call. Strike 1, nice splitter. Raleigh is 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of singles.
Ken, that's really great, man. Have you ever told this story on stream, like on your stream, or no?
No. And the pitch is hammered to left center field, and that is going to drop in for Raleigh's 3rd single of the day.
Ken, that's fucking amazing, man. That's
What's
fucking
that?
legendary. Like what you just said right now. That's amazing.
It's life, brother. It's
No, I know it's
a
life, but
lot of people. I'm unique. I'm not unique in that aspect.
yes, you are, man. Yes, you are. Well,
But
to
I will
me,
tell you what, I had a lot of adventures in my Navy career.
well, I didn't hear that, but yet, but yeah.
Going
And
from
the first pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call, strike one. J-Rod is also 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a solo shot, or a 2-run homer.
That is up to you. That is up to you. With you and everything that you said right now, like it was very inspirational. Everything that you
And
said.
the pitch is hammered down the third base line, and that is foul.
Don't ignore us, Ken.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm letting the fans hear the stream.
I know.
And the count is 0-2.
Kidding.
You should know I love baseball, and I
know you do. I know.
even when they're doing crappy.
I know.
And the pitch is just inside. Count is 1-2.
Yeah.
I operated in the Navy as a search and rescue swimmer. I was a combat craft commander doing SEAL team support for about 9 years or so. I had a lot of great people that worked for me and worked above me that helped me achieve all that I did in the service. One of the dreams that I had while I was active duty, when I was working with boat crew, was I wanted to be a Navy SEAL. I tested out. I did the package. I had an endorsement of a SEAL captain, and the 1-2 is down and away. Count is 2-2. And I submitted my package, and you have what they call enlisted assignment detailers. I was an electronics technician as my trade. And I was trying to go to, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Rodriguez swings at the splitter, and that is going to do it for the Mariners in the bottom of the eighth. Coming up in the top of the eighth is going to be McKinstry, Baez, and Meadows. I wanted more than anything to be a SEAL. I had PT'd with them. I had done weapons courses. I had worked out. I'd been through a lot of training that they would go through. And the SEAL ratings assignment person was anxiously awaiting my package. They endorsed it. When it went to my own electronics technician rating detailer, he disapproved my package because one of the NECs that I had is Ames Mark 12 IFF. It's how ships and airplanes identify friends and foes. It is the third hardest school in the Navy next to nuclear power school. It had an over 70% failure rate, and they couldn't get people through the school to fill the fleet. So they weren't going to take me from one high need field to go to another one. And for a lot of years, I was very pissed off about that. And let's see, Celia had a question for me with regard to Fried and the Yankees tomorrow. All right, not sure what you agreed to. What do you think about tomorrow's game? Tomorrow's a new day. I think that we'll have a better sense of the plate. I think that their pitching is not going to be as good with Yasevich coming out as their game 2 guy with 3 or 4 starts in the major leagues. And do I think that Fried gets rocked? I do not.
So again, Ken, like anything that you said right now, have you ever said that on your stream or anything live right now?
No.
Wow. That's fucking amazing, man.
But
wow.
I went on to, when I wasn't able to proceed with my career in the SEALs, and that might have been a blessing in disguise. for operators, I was at 8 years in my career, I suppose. And operators in the field generally run about 10 years or so before your body's just completely broken down from the rigors of the work and deployments and whatnot. So at that point, I've been short of retirement. Even.
Yeah. Okay.
I went to surface, and the pitch is on the way, and it is sky down the left field line, and Rosarena is tracking it and makes the play on the warning on the foul line. So that is the first out of the top of the ninth. Evan, do you want to call some of this, or am I just yakking and?
No, man.
No, you're good, Ken.
Ken, I'm intrigued right now. I'm looking at you.
I loved your little story there. I just wanted to.
I loved it.
Why don't the Blue Jays start Shane Bieber ahead of Trey Yesevich?
Because they want to at least have. You want to start a rookie in Yankee Stadium in playoffs, or you want a guy that's at least a major leaguer?
Yeah.
And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2, or 1-1. Excuse me. Javier Baez is 0 for 3 on the day with a ground out, lound out, and a pop out. You know what's the funny thing, Nick? Is every personality profile that I take, and the pitch is chopped down the third baseline foul. Every personality profile that I've taken ever has me as an extreme introvert.
Really?
Yes. I could be just as satisfied sitting by myself reading a book and whatnot. And the pitch is lined at the third baseman. And Suarez catches the ball on his knees for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Meadows.
Ken, same here, man. Same here.
But one of the assignments that I had in the Navy is they made me a freaking instructor at the school that I was telling you about, Ames Park 12 IFF.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was so scared crapless when I was up on the podium on the stick. And the pitch is up high for ball one. That I would sit there with an instructor guide when I first started and qualified, and the next pitch is swung on. That is 1-2. I would sit there and read the transparency word for word, no inflection, no anything. It was like monotone Joe, and and the pitch is swung on and missed. Now it is 1-2. I felt so sorry for those guys having to deal with my shit, and I didn't think that they could actually learn anything from me. It took me breaking out of my shell and actually wanting to be a proficient instructor. And the pitch is down low. Count is now deuce. What color is your goose?
Love it.
And as time progressed, I ended up becoming a better public speaker. And
nice.
And the pitch is a line drive hit right at Munoz. He catches the ball and falls on his back for the third out of the inning, and Meadows cannot believe what just happened to him.
Let's see this. Oh.
And as we head to the bottom of the ninth, Naylor, Polanco, and Suarez coming up to bat. So are the Mariners going to be able to walk this one off and close game one of the ALDS for them? I guess we're going to see, or we'll find out if we have some extra frames of baseball. But as I moved up in rank, I was forced more and more into that public arena where I would have to go to quarters, and then I would have to come back, and I would have 15 to 20 people that I would have to give plan of the day for and get their work assignments running, and then track and follow their progress. Then I became a senior chief, and I went from in charge of one division to in charge of 5 divisions. And I had 150 people under me and I was dealing mainly with their chiefs and their officers. And then when I became a master chief, I had 1/3 of the ship working for me, and then I became a command master chief, which is considered the leadership triad, where you have the commanding officer, the executive officer, and the command master chief, who is the enlisted representative to the officers. So you're truly an upfront leader, and that forced me to crawl out of my shell and actually have to talk. And that's why it's more easy for me to do these play-by-play streams, is because I had 20 years of experience staying out of my comfort zone, doing what I needed to do my job.
Ken, that's fucking amazing, man. Oh my God. I don't give a shit if I curse. I don't give a shit if I fucking curse. That is fucking awesome, man. Oh my God.
Guys, you got to watch the language.
Oh, all right. Joe's here. Okay. All right.
I didn't say anything.
No, I did. I'm sorry. Ken, that was really awesome.
Booted out of this.
No, Ken, that was really awesome, man.
That's enough. Let's talk about the game. That's all you're going to talk about right now.
Yeah.
Well, they're at a commercial break.
Well, I know. That's it. Talk about the game. I don't want to talk about personal. Talk about the game.
Let's do it.
Well, I can leave if you like. I mean, that's simple.
Yeah, I'm not. Just talk about the game. I want to hear nothing else.
And the first pitch is a pitch swung on by Naylor. Baez backs and tracks it on the shallow part of left field. And that is the first out of the inning. Best has been in 64 games this season. And he sets and fires, and the first pitch to Polanco is called. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Polanco is 0 for 3 on the day with a fly out, ground out, and a line out. And the pitch is a towering pop up in the infield, elevator shaft home run. Baez is tracking it and makes the play just in front of second base for the second out of the inning. So that is Vest's third or fourth pitch of the inning. Will he be available for the 10th? Eugenio Suarez is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the night. And the first pitch is down there for call, ball one. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. The four-seamer right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Suarez swings through it. That is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball right down the heart of Broadway. Swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Vest sets and fires, and he paints the outside portion of the plate for call, strike three. And that is going to do it for Suarez. So we're going to end up with a little bit of free baseball after this one. Coming up in the top of the 10th is going to be Gleyber Torres, Gary Carpenter, and Riley Green. The thing that's a little bit different about this particular extra innings is in the postseason, there are no ghost runners. So if you're going to win it, you're going to win it outright.
Which could be a great thing, honestly. I think it's a lot more interesting to see how teams can sort of manufacture their runs. Honestly, I don't think there was too much of a difference between when teams had the ghost runner on and now teams without the ghost runner. Can they still score in the same way? Can they still get a guy on base? Can they still move him over? It'll be interesting to see how they approach this. Or will they just try to hit a home run and end the game immediately? But should be interesting to see how these two teams figure it out.
You have Carpenter coming up, who had a home run in this game. Torres has a double and a pair of strikeouts. Riley Green has a couple of hits, so you're talking 4 for 12 on the night with a couple of extra base hits and 4 strikeouts. I guess we'll see what we see.
So what's your favorite color?
Azul.
Navy blue.
Turquoise. Nah, I just made that up. Oh, navy blue. Okay. I can see that. Okay. Navy blue. Okay.
Well, for a lot of years, I wore a navy blue uniform. And then I wore khakis. When I was a chief and we went through initiation, it was called khaki blue or khakis. Wow. And the first pitch is a slider that is down low for ball one. You want to call this one, Evan?
Sure. I will
go ahead.
Take this one over. I'm about a pitch behind you, but that should be okay. Top of the 10th inning. Yeah. Andres Munoz remains in the game for Seattle. Gleyber Torres leads off for the Tigers in the 10th. Funny, he started the game leading off, and now he has duties of leading off in extra innings. 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike. Count is 1-1. Gleyber Torres is 1 for 4 on the night. Here comes the 1-1 from Munoz. It is swung on and lined into left field. Coming on, making the catch is a Rosarena for the first out of the inning. It was hit hard, but long enough for Rosarena to track it down and get there for the first out. So 1 away here in the 10th, nobody on base. As we mentioned before, no ghost runner at second. Kerry Carpenter up to bat here. Here's the first pitch from Munoz. It is down low for a ball. Count is 1-0. Carpenter had that big 2-run home run back in the 5th inning, which gave the Tigers their 2-1 lead before Seattle tied it up. 1-0 pitch coming. And looked like it was below the zone, but the umpire calls it a strike. This umpire's been all over the place in today's game. Count is 1-1. He's called high strikes balls. He's called high ball strikes. He's called low ball strikes. He's called low strike balls. He's been all over the place. 1-1 pitch upcoming to Carpenter. And the pitch is outside. Count is 2-1. So the Mariners obviously hoping they can get a lot here out of Munoz. 3 in the 9th and then maybe another 3 in the 10th. Here comes the pitch. It is swung on and missed. Wow, a nasty slider there from Munoz. Gets Carpenter swinging. The impressive part about that was that it stayed in the strike zone the whole time. 2-2 count. Munoz at the belt. Here comes the 2-2, and it is in the dirt. Count goes full, 3-2. Three-two pitch upcoming. Munoz at 18 pitches in his first 2 innings of work. Here comes the 3-2. It is in there for a called strike 3. He got him looking at a slider. 2 away here in the 10th. Up comes Riley Green for the Tigers. First pitch on the way is a called strike. Again, the pitch looked like it was below the zone, but a called strike. Count is 0-1. Riley Green 2 for 4 on the night, 2 singles. Here comes the 0-1. It is upstairs. Count is 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that one bounced up there. Count is 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That one sails outside. The count is now 3-1 on Riley Green. Three one pitch up coming here to Green, and what pretty much would have been ball four. Green swings at and fouls it away. So count goes full now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch coming here from Munoz. It is swung on and missed, strike three. Munoz with a very, very impressive 2 innings, closing out the game and coming in for the first inning of extra innings. So score is 2-2. Mariners and the Tigers knotted up at 2. We'll go to the bottom of the 10th inning and see if the Mariners can walk it off. Coming up for the Mariners will be Dominic Canzone, Luke Raley, and J.P. Crawford. Maybe they can pinch hit Luke Raley because it depends who the Tigers put in the game, but I don't know. Luke Raley, to me, is not the player you want up in extra innings, even with nobody on base. We will see who the Tigers' new reliever will be. Let's see about that. Maybe Will Vest will remain in the game. We'll have a battle of the closers in extra innings. Don't they also have Kyle Finnegan on the team?
He came in and pitched 2 innings ago.
Okay.
Honestly, the Mariners are selling out because they know they're facing Scooble tomorrow, and that's not going to be an easy task for them.
Oh, they need to win this one. Now, Melton gave the Tigers a good start tonight, as well Kirby did too. And starting for the Mariners tomorrow, I bet it's Castillo. It is, yeah, Scooble versus Castillo tomorrow. Will Vest returns for the 10th. Only had 7 pitches last inning.
It's a good question from Jacob. Is Brian Wu on the roster? I don't even know.
No, he's not.
He's not. Okay.
He was left off the roster.
Wow. Okay.
Injury.
Wow. All right.
First pitch on the way here from Vest to Dominic Canzone is fouled away. Count is 0-1.
Canzone is a former Arizona Diamondback, and he came to Seattle as part of the Eugenio Suarez trade.
Oh,
and now they're teammates once again.
Ah.
Wow. Interesting.
Trade for trade.
Yeah.
No, same team. So Canzone grounds out to second. There's one away. Luke Raley will come up to bat here. I remember there was an extra innings game the Mariners played with the Astros a couple years ago. 2022, I think it went like 14 or it's like 16 innings, I think it went. That was a crazy game, but the Astros ended up winning that one 1-0. Luke Raley up to bat. Pitches in their first strike. Count is 0-1. Luke Raley only had 1 at bat. He struck out. 0-1 pitch is fouled away. Count is 0-2. Doctor Who. 0-2 pitch.
Oh, here we go. Someone's in my name. We got to ban him. That wasn't me.
No.
Yep, here we go again. Yep.
Oh, no.
Wow. Amazing. It's all good. It's all good. You're feeling guilty, my friends. It's all good.
0-2 pitch to Rayleigh. He is in the dirt. Counts 1 and 2.
Oh,
I'm surprised he spelled your last name right.
Yeah, I know, right? Took a lot of time. Oh, Lord. I can't believe this.
1-2 pitch is popped up on the infield. Third baseman is there to make the catch. That was Zach McKinstry. Puts it away for the second out. 2 outs in the 10th. And now coming up to bat, J.P. Crawford. This game can go all night. Pitch to Crawford is in there. Nope, not in there for a strike. A little bit outside. Count as 1-0. Crawford over 3 on the night. Could change within instance. Pitch to Crawford is, good hack at that one. Fouled it away. Count is even at 1-1. Evan, it was actually an 18 inning game. Yeah, okay. Wow. 18 innings, yeah. I remember that. 1-1 pitch is upstairs. Count is 2-1. If Crawford gets on, you will have Randy Rosarina up, who has hit over 300 in the postseason in his career. 2-1 pitch to Crawford, and another good swing at that one. Fouls it back. Count is 2-2. Deuce. Where is the goose? I know where the goose is. It's with Nathan. Love you, Nathan.
Hunt the giraffe.
2-2 pitch.
Sorry to interrupt, Evan, but I think this is more important. I think. What do you think about giraffes getting a sore throat? Do you think that's a long time problem?
Oh, yeah.
Is Joe laughing?
Yeah.
Joe's laughing.
What?
I was asking if Joe's laughing at that joke.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I saw that. Okay, good. He's laughing.
I honestly didn't hear it. I didn't hear the joke.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Okay.
Well, I'll just say Crawford struck out. So we'll go to the 11th inning.
These teams are looking like the Yankees in the extra innings. Yankees could have a man on third, nobody out, and they still won't score.
Nope.
Especially if the golden boy comes up.
Oh, yeah.
What else? Come on, Joe. I want to hear you.
Don't get me started.
No, it's on you. I feel you. I feel that tingle. I want to hear it. I see it. I see it in your eyes, man. Oh, Lord.
But oh, look, this is going to go 20 innings.
Yeah, well, we're here for it. Oh, no. Bacon burger.
You know what?
Very creative.
Bacon burger, if you want to pretend to be me like you were last time, why don't you apologize and everything is out the window? So come on to your normal name, apologize, and everything's out the window. If you want to pretend to be my name, which is really effed up, come on your real name or come on this channel live and apologize. And everything is a clean slate. That's my only offer. That's it.
Chef Nick, have you ever done a blind taste test?
I have. Yeah, I have.
I want to do that sometime.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm like 95% accurate. Like,
Mhm.
but it depends, like what you're tasting. It could be like an exotic dish or a different type of Korean beef and stuff like that, or even Japanese beef, or it all depends.
You should put that big hot sauce on it.
Yes. Oh yeah. Damn right.
Make his hair come off.
And Vargas is on the mound to come in to replace Munoz. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Torkelson is 0 for 3 on the day with a base on balls and a strikeout. Vargas was another player traded from the Diamondbacks for Suarez in the first attempt. And Vargas sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is way off the plate. Count is 1-1.
2-2 game, Lou. 2-2 game. No, Cal did not hit a home run.
And the next pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-1.
Oh.
And Vargas sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is a high fly ball, foul. Going to drift into the third base side stands. Count is evened at 2-2. Vargas is working quick, and the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 3-2. Count is now full.
Oh, jeez, I'm getting the grammar right.
And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the third base line. And the count is going to remain 3-2. And Vargas sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up and in for ball 4. So Torkelson is going to strip his gear off and head to first base as Wencel Perez comes up to bat. He was a pinch hitter. He was 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Looks like he might have caught the bottom of the strike zone, but is called ball 1. And looks like Raleigh is calling timeout and heading to the mound. The Yankees game start is at 4:08 tomorrow, Jake. I will be online at 4. And the Mariners and the Tigers game, I believe, is on at 8:08. And I'm not sure if Joe is calling that one or not. If he does not, then I will possibly call that one too. This one too.
I don't know. We'll see.
That is between Joe and Evan. They'll let me know. And pitch is on the way, and Perez shows bunt, and he pops this one foul. Count is now 1-1. Is this idiot the same dude that keeps
Same
popping
guy,
up?
man. I don't understand. I don't.
And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2.
How the hell do you have this time in your life to do this? I really don't. I don't understand.
Same guy. All of it's the same guy.
You're alive and kicking today in every
And the
stream.
pitch is on the way, and it bounces in the dirt and is going to go all the way to the backstop. And it looks like Torkelson is headed to second base. So the wild pitch allows the go-ahead run to advance to second base.
All he had to do was apologize.
That's it. Yeah.
He was so close.
On air.
On air.
On air. Apologize on Joe's channel. Apologize to Joe. And Ken.
And Vargas sets.
Well, he's gone now.
Pitch is on the way, and it is in the dirt. Count is even at, or is going to go to 3-2. And Vargas sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to be the first out of the extra frame. Nice cutter. Dylan Dingler, the backstop, is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a base on balls and a strikeout. And the first pitch to Dingler is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2.
Hey, you. Hey, you.
And the pitch is on the way, and it is way off the plate. Count is 1-2.
Same guy.
Same guy. You want to apologize? Come on air and apologize. We have an open seat for you.
And the pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed. And that is going to do it for Dingler. And that is going to be the second out. Coming up is Zach McKinstry. He is 0 for 4 on the day. Has a pair of strikeouts, and this one is grounded through the infield. And the runner is going to round third, and Torkelson is going to score the go-ahead run. And the Tigers now have a 3-2 lead in the top of the 11th. There are 2 outs and a runner at first, and the dreaded Javi Baez is coming up. Baez is 0 for 4 on the night, but in the wild card round, he was hitting almost 500. Can he tack another run on? Can he make this one extremely painful for the Mariners? And the pitch is on the way, and Baez takes a ball, and McKinstry is going to steal second base. Now, once again, the Tigers have another runner in scoring position. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Looked like Baez was trying to add a couple of runs to the Tigers' tally this time. And the next pitch is on the way. It is inside and fouled off. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Vargas sets, fires, and this one is a towering fly ball. It's on the right side, and Naylor is tracking it, but it is just going to get into the stands. Naylor runs out of room, and that is a foul ball. Coming up is the sixth pitch of the at-bat. For those of you just joining the stream, we are in the top of the 11th. And there is a runner at second base with 2 outs. Javi Baez is up to bat, and the pitch is grounded up the middle. Polanco gets the ball and shoots it to Naylor at first to record the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Tigers add a spot in the top of the 10th or top of the 11th, bringing the score to 3-2. Ken, correction. I don't understand. What are you talking about, T-Road? Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 11th is Randy Arozarena, Raleigh, and Julio Rodriguez. La 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 la. The
Yankees lose.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
do re mi fa so la ti do. If you can tell, I didn't invest a crap load of my money in singing lessons.
You didn't? No. That was great. No, I love that tune.
I hope so, Jacob. I hope Dart can fire.
And coming up to bat is Montero.
Dart. Zoom.
And Montero sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the inside corner for call. Strike one. Nice 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 0-1. And Rosarena's in the box. He sets. He's got the warrior face on. And the next pitch is a fastball that paints the outside corner this time for call. Strike two. Count is donut and 2. 0-2, no 2, Donata 2, 0-2, and the pitch is on the way, and it is down in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. And Montero sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain 1-2. Looked like Arozarena was trying to tie this one up with one mighty swing, but it went for naught. Oh, you got to be shitting me. This guy is back again? Holy moly.
Oh,
Guy.
How many freaking accounts does this guy have?
goodness.
Oh man. God, I
Oh,
wish I
Travis.
had
And Montero sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is deuce.
Travis, if you don't stop, I'm going to reveal what you have on your Twitter, so you better stop now. Nick's going to reveal your address.
other stuff too. Yeah. If I had
And
the
Montero sets, and the pitch is chopped to third base.
Go there.
McKinstry charges it and fires to Torkelson at first to record the first out of the inning. Coming up is the big stick, Kyle Raleigh, who is 3 for 4 on the night with no home runs.
If he gets out here, people will say he's not clutch, but he
Yeah,
has
right.
like 3 hits on the day.
And Montero sets. And the pitch is on the way. And that is an elevator shaft home run, popped down to the third base line. And it is going to be caught
Not clutch.
by McKinstry. Didn't quite have the distance. That is the second out of the bottom of the 11th. And Julio Rodriguez is coming up to bat, 2 for 4 on the night with a 2-run home run and a strikeout.
This would be a huge win for Detroit.
It just didn't have the distance. And Montero sets, and he fires one right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded through the left side of the infield. And that is going to be a base hit. Riley Green fills the ball quickly and shoots it into second. So now the Mariners have a runner at first with 2 outs. And former Cleveland Guardian Bo Naylor is up to bat.
Josh.
Naylor was traded twice this season, first from the Guardians to the Diamondbacks and from the Diamondbacks to the Mariners. And the first pitch is a knuckle curve in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Montero sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off to the left side. Count is 0-2. The Mariners are down to their last strike, their last out. Can young Montero make it happen? I guess we're about to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to be the hero or the GOAT?
Hero or zero?
Those are great
And
sound.
Bo Naylor has an intense warrior look on his face, like he's about to go out and joust. And Montero sets. He's eyeballing the catcher. And the ball is a curveball that is bounced to Spencer Torkelson, who takes it and steps on the bag to end the game at 3-2. And the Tigers are going to break out with a 1-0 lead on the Mariners in this wild card series. The numbers on the night are the Tigers have 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. The Mariners have 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Best is going to take the win. Vargas is going to take the loss. And Montero will end up with a postseason save, first of his major league career. So congratulations to Detroit. On the hopper tomorrow, the Mariners will see Tariq Skubal facing off against I don't know who.
Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo. So it should be an interesting pitcher's duel for the night. And with that said, thank you for taking time to listen to a little bit of play-by-play baseball. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the NY Yankee Mania family, please take time to subscribe. And if you subscribe, make sure you hit notifications so that you know every time this channel is online. On the hopper is going to be an interview tomorrow with former Yankee pitcher, help me, Joe.
Denny Nagel.
Denny Nagel. That's it. In my old age, my Alzheimer's might be kicking in and I'm not remembering all my facts properly. Sorry.
No problem.
That I'm done.
No
so
problem.
Whoever has anything else to
All
say.
right. Good.
All good.
No, that's thank you guys. You've been on 4 hours, more than enough. Hope you all had a great day. Thanks for being with us. And for those jerks that did it, well, don't worry. You're gonna find out what happens to you tomorrow.
Mhm.
Talk to you, everybody. Have a good night, and please stay safe. And everybody that is the troll, it'll probably be the last time you're going to be able to do anything on YouTube, Facebook, and anywhere else. Now I'm done. Now it's all over. It's all over for you guys. So I'm just telling you right now, you're not going to be able to hurt anyone else or be an idiot with anybody else. You're done. You are done. So you had your fun. Now go do it to your own family and your own friends. Because you're not going to be able to do it online anymore. And trust me when I tell you that. On that note, everyone, thank you so much for being with us for almost 4 hours. You guys here did a great job. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, not 8:30, for the Denny Nagel interview. And let's hope it's a better day for our New York Yankees. Can't get any worse. Have a great one, everyone. God bless you all. God bless America. And I do not bless the troll people.
Mhm.
And I definitely wish you a lot of bad. I don't even want to say it. What I'm wishing on you guys. Have a good night, everyone.